Let me go take a picture real quick, fellas. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, you good? I was just about to kick it off.
I know, right?
I was thinking I haven't lit this joint yet, so.
You know what funny? I remind me when we was doing 26 Degrees last week. I said, "Meezy, you ready?" Because he was kind of still shuffling the bike. He's like, yeah, I'm good. As soon as I was like, all right, yo, what up? Goddamn, bro, I left that shit right in there too. I was like, fuck it. It's gonna be funny at this point.
Oh, you with the cup shit on your show, I see.
What's the what? Oh yeah. You might well,
yeah. No editing.
Yeah.
That's your
it
vibe.
was good. It was actually funny, so I was like, yeah, just leave it.
That's what's up.
Oh man.
I need something to drink. I should have did that while CJ was up. Matter of fact, this weed gonna make me cock my fuck. Hold on 1 second.
This man here, I ain't had nothing.
Good.
He got wait on him now.
Oh shit. We 30 minutes in already.
I'm telling you, I'm walking off the shit. 9:30. I don't give a fuck what. I could be in the middle of a sentence. I'm just gonna walk off. Like,
that's crazy. We 30 in already. Ain't even hit. Ain't even started.
You know what? Oh, it's my time, fellas. All right, y'all be good.
Right.
All right.
Yo.
Everybody good to go?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Everything situated. New RollUp, new vibes. Coming off a rough L versus the mighty Wildcats. Man, I'm not feeling that great, but life is great. Larry, how you feeling? CJ, what it do?
Life is good, bro. No complaints. It is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. You know what I mean? I know who my Kings are now. And it's going to make for an easier season. So, I'm all right.
Usually when people say it is what it is, it means some shit done went wrong, though.
And it ain't what it ain't. You can't forget. You can't leave the other part off. Very important. It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. But, you know, I will get into that a little later. I actually just finished rewatching the game. So, I got to look at it with some less emotional eyes.
Right.
So I got a new perspective on it, but we'll talk about that a little later.
For sure. CJ, what it do?
What up, bro? Feeling real good, man. Fresh off the first victory of the season for the
You walk around with your chest out?
Oh yeah, man.
Big dog, starting fights, all that.
Hell yeah.
Who won with us?
Number one in the ACC, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, that meme of
the gold medal.
The gold medal.
No, whenever they use that meme, that shit always hit.
It's always a hit. I love that one. That motherfucker biting that gold. Yeah.
Ecstatic.
Yeah.
Listen,
but no, that's how we've been feeling. But you know, we still know it's a long season ahead. I feel like we're about to get into the real meat of the schedule. Hell,
right.
That's so what we thought preseason shit. The damn whole schedule's been the meat of the schedule so far. But these are the tougher games that I saw coming into the season. So we got North Carolina this upcoming week. So we'll see how.
Yeah, save all that Florida State talk. We got you in Big 3 talk.
Right.
I got Carolina this week, huh?
Yeah.
That should be interesting.
But no,
big
they
W.
got their number, so they got their number, and Carolina got ours. So
right, you never know. That's right. They might figure out a way last year. It's October. Happy October, fellas. Fall is like in full effect. It is getting a little cooler down here in South Florida. What's your favorite holiday to celebrate? I think Halloween parties, it's got to be up there as far as like I like Halloween parties over, say Friendsgiving and Christmas parties. What's y'all shit?
Yeah, if you're going on strictly parties, man, I think Halloween would definitely be number one for me, followed by probably Christmas and then New Year's, and then that probably my top 3 right there. But yeah, Halloween parties definitely.
You got Thanksgiving all the way below all of them?
We talking about this parties or just holidays in general?
I mean, y'all do Friendsgiving? Y'all do that shit. It's new shit.
Yeah, we do that.
Yeah, what the hell is that? Friendsgiving.
Oh, it's something the white people do. It's cool though. All right, so what you do is instead of I ain't done with my black friends yet. We'll get in a minute.
No, me and my black friends do it for sure. But we learned it from the whites.
From the Caucasians, yeah, that's what I thought. I never heard of it until them.
Well, y'all enlighten me.
They gentrify shit, so we get gentrify theirs. Vulture shit real quick.
Yeah, we the only ones care to get mad. Like, I don't take our stuff.
Enlighten me, because I might want to do it this Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's cool. No, what you do is like the week before Thanksgiving, you just do it with like your friends. So yeah, it's the same basic vibes, just potluck, all your people come together. But the vibe's different because it's all your friends. It ain't grandma there and your auntie there.
Right.
Like
a potluck. Everybody brings something fly, something to drink, chip in, vibes.
Same thing. It's just you ain't got the kids and the the parents and aunts around. So
that's straight.
So you can shoot dice and shit.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta go for a walk to smoke the weed.
Yeah, to smoke the joint.
Right. Do it right there in the house, right there.
Yeah, as long as the homeowner is
right.
Okay.
Rolling up right there.
Yeah.
But I like that. Y'all might have just put me on to something. Shout out to the white people.
Yeah. We come up with some fly shit sometimes. Halloween parties just the shit because that's when like women just want to find a reason to get half naked. Yeah, no, exactly. I like to do it when people have like the theme parties, like 80s, 90s. I get in my shit, try to figure out what rapper or actor somebody you could be like. But just seeing some of the dope costumes, there's always some shit out of left field on Twitter, costume wise, fitting in with memes and all that type of shit. That's why I love Halloween. Parties.
I grew up, I think I was too broke for Halloween, like growing up. So
you had a bunch of, making a mask out of grocery bag type of deal?
Yeah, horse shit. Like I used to go as a undercover cop, shit like that.
I went as a football player from like 4th grade.
Yeah. If you play football, you just
you wear your damn pass in your jersey.
Yeah, your helmet's a trick-or-treat bag.
I kind of poo-pooed on all that.
I had a grocery bag for the trick-or-treat bag for the longest.
You get that ripped in bell glade.
Yeah. I was about to say
it's some mean kids, bro. Yeah. You need a solid helmet.
I got to a point where it was like, hey man, I'm 14. I can't walk these blocks no more, but I sure can grab these bags.
Right. No, you snatching little kids' candy at 14?
That's
Come
terrible.
on, bro.
Oh yeah, I was thugging it like that a little bit. I mean,
that's awful, man.
I mean, I've grown.
You're an awful
41.
Person,
flip the number now.
I hope you're still not doing that.
Next question. Now my favorite holiday now is Juneteenth.
Mm-hmm.
Just because
blacken it up a little bit. You got to pagan up over here.
It's just because it's the same, basic vibes as 4th of July, which used to be my favorite. Because I just first of all, I love barbecue. And I like the fact that when you're doing that, it's just kicking it with your people and eating food. Like it's not a lot of, give me this. Or it's not. We just vibing, hanging out, having some good food. I just like barbecue better than most of the Thanksgiving food. So that's why it's all good.
Thanksgiving used to be my favorite, but I don't eat like I used to eat. So that shit don't slap the same.
Yeah. And then you had the same thing at Christmas.
Yeah, I think for me, it's just Christmas, just by getting the damn gifts as coming up. You get all the stuff coming up. But for me,
Christmas has stunk since I became an adult. I don't like Christmas as a grown man.
That shit killed my pockets, boy.
It's just stunk as a kid for me.
When I turned, it stunk. I ain't saying it stunk. I had a good childhood. I ain't finna flex. But as an adult, when I turned to Santa Claus, this shit got boring. Excitement died.
Well, I got Christmas and my son's birthday. My son's birthday in December, so Killing me, boy.
That's my mom.
I called her January.
This is she pulled on me this year.
You
right?
feeling unlucky with the December shit. My parents would have been like feeling lucky about that because they finna squeeze that together.
Right.
That's what my mom just pulled on me because her birthday's on the 21st, right? And obviously Christmas the 25th. So she wants this $8,000 sewing machine. She comes and hits me up for my portion. Yeah, it'll be for Christmas and my birthday. I was like, Mom, we didn't even celebrate Christmas growing up. Now that I got a job, now that I got a job, I got to kick in for your birthday and Christmas at the same damn time. 2 G's on the damn sewing machine. She happy as hell, boy. She like a kid on Christmas. I can tell you that now.
You're a great son, bro.
Yeah, she a great mom.
My mom changed hobbies too quick to be buying her that type of shit, bro.
This the one she
sell next week.
She been doing this ever since I was a kid. So that's because I was like, hey man, it's a lot of money for a damn sewing machine. For sure. But that's one thing she has stuck with.
All right, man. Let's get into some football talk. Big 3 time. Shout out to the great folks at Bennett Auto. Bennett Auto Group is 15 minutes north of the Jacksonville Airport. If you want a hassle-free buying experience, visit Bennett Auto. They can work out an entire deal over the phone or on the internet and have that vehicle at your front door. 1-800-343-2730. Chrysler, Dodge, Rams, Buick, Chevy. If you're in the used market, they got certified pre-owned vehicles as well. Big whips. Be sure to visit the great folks at Bennett Auto. Big 3 talk.
Dun, 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 dun. You want to start off, champ?
No, I got a lot of like shit to spill out. No,
you ain't the champ. You lost.
Champ.
Like
yeah.
Right. We losers this week. You want to kick it off with the good vibration, CJ?
I feel like I'm the opening act, bro. I feel like that's a slight diss.
Man,
I'll definitely kick it off, man. Well, yeah, of course, the fellas got the big victory over Syracuse, man. Popping bottles, all that type of shit all weekend. But just looking back at the game, we made it a lot harder than what it should have been. I kind of spoke about it a little bit on the on No Cap Sunday. When we was 23-13 and we muffed that punt, and we muffed that punt. When Pookie had muffed that punt and flipped the whole field, I think that was a play of the game. We all talk about, and you get a test too, Silk, in regards to special teams, man. Like that shit is like a big component, to the game in general.
Man, my special team was shit show again.
Yeah, that was crazy.
My special team.
Yeah, matter of fact, all 3 of us this whole week. Yeah.
Wow, man.
Man, let me tell you,
we're the same special teams neighborhood for sure.
Yeah. When I told you my best player was a kicker, that tell you a lot about where I come from in this special teams game.
Yeah. And then he ended up missing the damn game winner. Shit. So
I digress,
that boy.
Right. But yeah, that was a play of the game because I felt like we had him reeling. We fielded upon. He had decent field position. We just got to stop on 3rd down with a big sack. We could have kind of blew that game open. And I feel like that was a key mistake that we made that made the game a lot harder than what it should have been because it just flipped the whole field in regards to field position. Then got them a little bit more momentum and got them some juice. And it's pretty much a story of the whole season. We get into a situation in which we're looking okay to secure a game, and then we'll make 1 play or 2 plays, dumb boneheaded mistakes that kind of get the game away from us or swing the game into the other team's favor. But hats off to the team; they were able to bounce back and finish off and seal the victory instead of folding and going with the here we go again mentality and letting the game get away from them. Offensively, let's see, man. Jordan Travis is Jordan Travis. He does things that you just can't coach. He makes something out of it.
You know where you're from, CJ.
Right. He definitely put on last week for the 5-6-1, man. So shout out to him. He's not the most polished passer. Does he have things he need to work on in the absolute pass game? Of course, but it's just the stuff he does that you can't coach. And as far as FSU,
man, playing all right. Y'all benched him on Notre Dame, which was
he
wild.
He threw 3 picks against Notre Dame too.
But he was still leading. He was leading the charge a little bit, right? No.
Yeah. He was at some point in time. But no, he didn't get benched. Well, he did get benched. I guess when the helmet came off, and then Milton just had that momentum for the Notre Dame game.
Mike was trying to get that story too, a little bit.
Oh yeah, you got to get the money going, and that's the reason why I think he kind of started him in that Jacksonville State game. That probably ultimately cost us that game. But then he went back to Jordan in the Wake Forest game, and then once he got hurt, it kind of shit that whole game plan.
Right.
But yeah, so yeah, it Mike kind of admitted it, and this is what we've been hearing all preseason. Mike said we named him the starting quarterback for a reason, and I was telling you guys leading up into the pods that, man, Jordan Travis has been impressing, and he's looking like he's going to win this competition, that type of deal. And we kind of see the reason why, because, as far as the offensive line and what we bring to the table, it's going to be a lot of shit that is just going to go wrong. And he turns those wrongs into positive. So you got to ride the wave with Travis, and so he played a good game. Defensively, we did solid defensively. My whole concern with defense last week is we didn't really set the edge at all. The freaking quarterback, man, he had 18 carries, 137 yards, and 3 touchdowns. He had his way with us, and a lot of those plays that they made on us was just gashes in the run game. And this guy wasn't even a runner coming into the season. Well, coming into the game, the other running back was the one that we had the main concern about. He got 100 yards, but he had to work for it. He had like 25 carries, so he had to work for those yards. But having the quarterback, right, 137 and 3 touchdowns.
That's a lot of carries. 25.
Oh yeah, they fed the workhorse. I told you
Yeah,
guys coming
you gotta
in.
get the bell cow that ball. I ain't mad at that, man. Like, I think some of these coaches be out thinking themselves trying to get all like sexy with the backfield. But if you got a bell cow that just toting that thing, let them tote it.
Oh no, yeah. I
told you, Jim Brown and Ernie Davis. He's trying to get that number. So yeah, he definitely want those.
He lost to y'all. They can't get it up now.
Right at all. But no, and it's crazy because Syracuse is like 0-7 in Doak all the time coming into the game.
What?
0-7 coming into Doak. Yeah, they never won.
Never won in Doak, huh?
Nah.
Damn. Blew the opportunity.
Yep. Blew the
Dino ain't wear the Beijing. I told y'all, Dino wore a hat, so you scared he's gonna sweat out the Beijing. But
yeah, he knew what time it was. He knew what time it was coming to Florida with that damn humidity. He'd have been looking like a damn fool on TV.
If he would have like doubled up with a sweatband and a visor, then he might have been all right.
Try to do a LeBron thing, but by halftime it'll be going just like Bron.
That's just too risky.
Yeah, I feel you.
It's too risky. But yeah, but
you gotta go wash your face.
Right, for real. But if we'd have played a little style on the edge, I feel like we would have had a better outcome. Just to move on from that game a little bit, focus on Jermaine Johnson for a second. He's tied for second in the country in sacks with 6.5. So shout out to Jermaine. He's been getting a lot of first-round grades from like Mel Kiper, McShay, this, that, and other. So we'll see how it tells out, man. He's been having a good year so far.
Don't trust McShay. He made a fool out of me, man.
Oh, yeah, with the tackle?
Yeah, man. Made me like a damn fool.
Yeah, you was hyped, too. I told you when you said, I said, Todd McShay is not the guy to be just, like, hanging your hat on. And then a week later, he went on a hiatus.
Now
he went on a hiatus right after you said that shit.
That was it.
He dropping notes on Twitter, man.
Yeah, like a recruit.
When he did that shit, they was like, Todd had a stroke, bro. Hold on, let's put him off the air. Something's wrong. He clearly out of his mind.
Did they ever say what happened with Todd McShay? What did they say?
I think it's kind of private.
Yeah, just personal matters, I guess. I think it's going through something health-wise.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Hope he get well soon, for real.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely. This upcoming week, of course, we got North Carolina going against Sam Howell, man, who I feel like is the best quarterback in ACC. As far as just
what is he looking like this year? I haven't seen. I've seen him play a couple games. He haven't looked that hot to me.
It was a slow start, but man, they're starting to find their stride offensively. Man, he got about 1,500 yards, 14 touchdowns, and 4 picks so far. So as of late, they're starting to find their stride. Early in the season, they were pretty shaky. I think he's getting comfortable with these new weapons offensively, because you got to remember he lost top 2 running backs, the receivers, so he was pretty much starting brand new with the cohesion. And I feel like they're starting to hit their stride, man.
Click now, yeah,
they're definitely starting to click. And the receivers are starting to find their stride also, because they're getting the ball pretty good downfield. You got Josh Downs, who's their leading receiver, got 40 catches already for 620 yards and 6 touchdowns. So he's definitely starting to fill the void for the receivers they lost last year. So it's going to be a big task to keep those guys in check. Knowing our history with just quarterbacks in general, with big games. So Jermaine Johnson is going to have to be key. Him and Kier Thomas, they're going to pretty much have to front the load and make things uncomfortable for Sam Howell, pretty much like we did last year with Kando and And what's my guy, man? Just drew a blank. Defense end that got drafted by the Minnesota Vikings, Janoris Robinson. Those guys got a lot of pressure on Sam last year and made things uncomfortable for him. So Jermaine's going to definitely have to be the X factor this week in order to keep that offense at bay and make things uncomfortable. Because once he gets into a rhythm, I feel like he could pick our secondary apart just by how good of a quarterback he is in general. I haven't seen too much of them defensively, and that's probably on me. But if we do, let's do what we do offensively with running the ball with Corbin, Trayshawn Ward, and of course Jordan Travis, we should be okay. But we're gonna need receivers to make some plays sooner or later, because teams are gonna start honing in, and teams have started honing in on just locking up man coverage and bringing pressure. So these guys are gonna have to start winning their one-on-one matchups in order to get some. And also, Trav's gonna have to deliver on those passes too. It's not just the receivers. It's times when the receivers are open and Trav is just too slow in reading the play and not getting the ball out quick enough and end up taking a sack, just that another. So we could get Trav to be on point as far as his precision with the pass game and get the receivers to be on one accord and finally, put those two things together, we could be okay. But the receivers definitely got to make some plays in order for us to have a chance against North Carolina.
This one on the road?
Yeah, we're going to Chapel Hill.
Okay. Oh, yeah, y'all about to get blown out.
That's a nice place. It's a nice stadium. I went there when we lost. Yeah. It's nice. When we the 4th and 17.
Ooh,
I was there.
You was at that game.
Yeah. I was like on the second row. Quick tip: never do that. That shit is way, way, way too close.
Yeah, I was looking at sit back a little bit, man.
Well, my boy bought the tickets. Yeah,
so you can see more.
I saw. I could see the team's jerseys.
That was his first rodeo.
Yeah, I was talking to Jermaine Williams and shit like that. That part was cool.
Right.
But yeah, for watching the game, yeah, it sucked.
But no, we're going to Chapel Hill. It's going to be a tough road game, and also Notre Dame did the same thing North Carolina did the same thing that Wake did with the Bobby Bowden had a symbol there honoring him at the game with the little emblem on the stadium.
There's some bullshit. I feel
they trying to fuck with us a little bit.
Yeah.
But Matt Brown, Matt Brown coached at Florida State, and he has a good relationship with Bobby, so I can see it. But I feel like they're trying to fuck with us. Yeah. And also, Matt Brown hasn't beaten Florida State as a head coach, so that's something we can hold our hat to. Norvell is 1-0 against him. Let's move on to recruiting a little bit. Of course, the talks about Travis Hunter last week. At first, he had an injury scare during this game, but the injury wasn't as bad as it was bad as it is, but it wasn't as bad as I guess you say expected, because there was a lot of ACL talk, Achilles talk, that type of deal. Broken tibia, so he'll be out like 4 to 6 months, so he should be good in regards to once he get to FSU and being able to participate in spring ball and that type of deal. And also with a broken tibia, you pretty much get back to your previous form pretty quick rather than these ligament tears. So That's a good thing in regards to Trav, because he's just that type of damn player. And it'd be a shame for that potential to be lost so early.
The boy got hurt, still made a ride to make a visit.
Still made a ride to Georgia. Took the visit to Georgia.
Time steps to do that.
But no, he was recruiting Dan Lennon though. That's the thing. We seen him to Georgia to recruit Dan Lennon personally, so he come down and be defensive coordinator.
Oh, okay. I see what you're doing there.
Yeah.
Hey man, better make sure the info right, CJ. CJ, you better make sure the info right, because Tia gonna snitch on you and
right, for real.
Somebody DMs.
Yeah, that's not a direct quote from that's me joking.
It's already
let me put it out there right. It's already snipped.
It's already cut.
Right?
Yeah, she'll cut.
Cut, copy, paste it.
Right. That part is going to be erased from the clip in general. Yeah, so
it's a dirty game.
That definitely won't make her snippet. But no, he took a visit to Georgia. But I feel like there's no reason to be concerned about Trevor. I think that's one kid that's going to be 100% locked in. But we do have others in this class that are still taking those visits who I don't think will be 100% locked in. Let's start with Latavius Woody. He recently visited Auburn September the 25th, and he's also visiting Auburn this upcoming weekend. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, folks. I don't expect this kid to be in this class. I feel like he'd end up flipping to Auburn. It's just the inevitable. I've seen this shit kind of play out too many times. Once you make those many visits to a particular school in a row, the writing is kind of on the wall. So if we can't get him on campus pretty soon and quickly, then look for that to be a flip. If you guys remember Charles Cross, a couple of years ago with Willie Taggart, and he's going to be a first round draft pick.
Hooping. Yeah,
right,
he hooping.
He's about to be a first
that was
round draft
and that was
pick.
a good evaluation by Willie.
He was a 3-star.
Yeah,
he was a low 3-star.
Low 3-star. Like
into the 5-star.
That was a gem. Yeah, that was a gem. You gotta give people credit when they hit.
Oh no, they definitely hit one out of the park because he had came in our big man camp and dominated, but he was still like undersized and another. But you could see the damn raw potential. Right. Low 3-star, ended up being a 5-star at the end of that cycle. Now he's projected to be a first round draft pick, and it's crazy because you look at. Yeah. That's a special for sure. But you look at this upcoming draft. I mean, it's crazy. Not the kind of rag on the past a little bit, but it's fucking crazy. All the guys we were really in for and where they're looking like as far as draft position wise. You got Thibodeau, number 1 damn player in the draft. Sam Howell's going to probably be a first round draft pick.
Man, I'm so glad Willie couldn't figure that shit out.
Bro, we had some players lined up.
Because even if you're terrible, if you would have got them type of athletes on campus, it wouldn't matter.
It make you look good.
Right. Yeah. Even if he was
Jimmy's and the Joes, baby.
Yeah, unorganized and competent, it didn't matter if you got the best players in the world.
Sam would have just said, yeah, fuck what he just said. All right, that's what we gonna call.
Man, Willie had the recruiting trees buzzing, bro. I was like, man, I hope it's trash, bro, because the last thing they need in Tallahassee is a brother.
Dog, he had them guys lined up. So, and it's crazy in hindsight to see all these cats projected to go first round, just couldn't finish it off. But Trevion Williams, he's our defensive end commit from the SIP from Mississippi. LSU recently offered him, and other Mississippi schools, of course, they recruit those guys to the end, and it's hard to get a kid out of the SIP. So watch out for his recruitment. I do feel like we have a good relationship with his auntie, specifically Ryan Bartow. He's done a good job in that recruitment and building that relationship. So it's going to be interesting to see how that recruitment plays out. I do feel like it's going to be a tough battle, but due to the relationship he's built with the family, we may win out for that. AJ Duffy recently said he's locked in. He's good to go. I think Duffy just sees that quarterback room is kind of full, and he could be one of the difference makers. So if him and Trav, he tried to keep the majority of that offensive line class together, then we could be cooking with something offensively because I feel like Trav is the best damn receiver in the country. To be honest, I don't even want him to touch the field defensively. I feel like he's with the type of player he is. You got to put the ball in his
DB room though, man. It's a lot of bread.
It's mid on both sides. And you're right. There's a lot of bread in the DB room, but if you're that type of player, I feel like he's that type of player. You're going to get paid regardless. He's going to be.
Yeah, that's true. I think you can nitpick with the money.
Yeah, because he's going to be top 5 whichever position he plays. But I think he should get no less than 20 attempts a game. That's throwing.
What do you think he can play long at?
Well, how the game is played now, I say receiver. I can say receiver because it's a lot softer now. It's a lot softer now. But I think it depends.
Some old ass DBs out here.
It is, and I feel like he can be the type of player that later in his games. Yeah,
Richard Sherman is still a priority.
Yeah, but he got cooked.
I think he was first game.
It don't matter about being cooked.
That's the point, though.
He's still getting checks, bro. Like he's still a priority. He's not like a bench rider or nothing. He's still
no.
We have those longer corners too, and Travis is a longer corner.
Ranging.
But and also I think his later years, Trav could be the type of player that could go back and play safety too, and add about 6 more years on his career. But to how the game is played today, these receivers don't get hit. You can barely touch them. So that's a tough one.
I kind of got that same stance. Yeah. Just how the game is played physically now. But
I just think like how I could possibly get the less amount of concussions, and we'll probably be on defense.
Yeah. Tends to be.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'll probably say defensive back due to that fact. Just less potential injury. But yeah, I say DB, but it's close due to how the rules are pretty much changing. But as far as just me being selfish and the FSU fan, get this kid 20 touches a game.
You gotta get him the ball. Yeah, y'all ain't gonna get nobody else that can do what he do. To touch the ball. So you gotta get your best player the ball. Like he's the best player. He'll be the best player on the team when he show up on campus.
Yeah, he's that type of kid.
Right.
So I definitely want to maximize definitely his potential.
Well, we don't have between them hedges.
It ain't happening. That shit's not happening.
What he went for, man? He went to recruit the defensive coordinator for real?
Yeah, bring it in, Landon. Let's do it.
That's okay. That's not gonna happen.
You want to come coach number 1 player? Come to Florida State.
That's
my
a terrible.
My man had a major injury and went on a visit.
But you know,
That's
Landon was
insane,
my
man.
number one defensive guy. Once we hired Norvell, due to the fact that he came from Memphis.
Yeah, but he was on this tree, correct?
Yeah, he was one of Norvell guys. He was on Norvell's coaching tree. But you know, Georgia up that bag, and we was playing little boy ball.
Yeah, that's just that's the thing. Yeah, you can give them one guy.
Bags.
They'll get number 2, 3, 4, 9, and 16. So y'all can have number 1.
Yeah,
you got to go up against all these other numbers.
Right. Well, yeah, that's pretty much all I got from the Florida State standpoint, man. I think this North Carolina game, if they win, it could be huge as far as momentum, because as we see, a lot of these ACC teams aren't what we thought they were, you know, coming in.
But hell, Miami fighting each other, so you know.
Right, them boys got slapped by some competitions going
every day that goes by. Like I keep saying, this game is gonna be more of a shit show and closer than what Larry is saying, bro. Like y'all got a lot of shit going on. We'll get to that.
Imagine to say, "Hold my drink," but yeah, even though you got Miami, you got Clemson. They aren't what they are so far. So this was the year that you could have really shook some ACC wise. So we'll see how this North Carolina game goes.
Man, everybody dropping opportunities right now. Miami, Florida, everybody. Plies was right. We'll talk about that later too.
That's all I got though, man. Go ahead, Larry on.
Show title.
Yeah, Plies was right.
Shout at Plies. You gotta pull up, man. Y'all let this know. Beat the RollUp. The new RollUp is the you know, y'all already know the vibes, man. The face of this Florida shit. Plies got to pull up. He want to talk about football and recruiting that like he know what's going on. He got to pull up and hang out with us.
All right, for real. That'll be a real good conversation, man, for sure.
Hell yeah. No doubt. Gotta get him out of that passenger seat of that car and right. You know, in the scream yard so we can vibe.
He gonna do it from the car.
Right.
It wouldn't be right if he didn't. He gotta do
it's only right. It's only right, man.
We gotta keep it, you know, consistent with the culture. I don't got a ton. Silk, you want to go? You want me to go next, or you want to?
Yeah, just go, man. Get your fucking doink field goal out of the way.
Well, better doink than to get.
Because you thought you was finna win right there for real, though, didn't you?
No, that's the crazy part.
You want the 100% true story?
No, both of us had the same.
I know. You ain't think y'all could miss that field goal.
No. I'm about to give you the 100% true story. So I'm watching the game, and I tweeted out at the time, or I believe I did that. I was like, bro, if I wasn't on the RollUp, I wouldn't even watch this shit. Like, I'm just frustrated watching just blown play after blown opportunity.
It's frustrating.
Yeah, it's just like you can put X amount on the coaches, but you got to put X amount on the players as well.
I'm never gonna miss a Miami shit show. Like, I'll make up for the coverage. You gotta worry about it. So next time you want to go to bed, I'll let you know what happened.
So I'm watching the game, and I'm sitting here. I make it pretty strong. I had to work that day, and so I make it pretty good through the first, second, third. By the time we hit to the fourth, I'm starting to fade a little bit. So fourth quarter gets the roll, and I catch the first couple of minutes.
Out of there.
Now I was taking it easy because I knew I was tired already. I was like, if I drink, I'm gonna end up falling out. So I was like, all right, I'll wait. I'll just kind of chill. But I mess around and put my couch and recline. So my boy Will was staying with me for a couple of days before he moved to the Virgin Islands, and he's a Canes fan too. So he was over here and he's watching the game. And I wake up right before he lined up for the field goal. So I missed a part of the last one.
You really got a sleeping disorder you need to check on.
Man, I work I've been up since 3 this morning. Ain't no disorder. Tired. Shit, I'm human. I just ain't enough hours in the day. Try to pull off.
You sleep on podcasts, so I'm just letting you know that you might want to check on that, bro. That's all.
Yeah, and I had been up since 2:30 that morning. You know how it is. Anyways, yeah, I just work long days. Anyways, so right towards the end, like I said, I dozed off for a few minutes. I wake up. And we lining up the kick. He said, bro, we about to win this? Like a question. I look, I kind of blinked my eyes twice. I seen them lining up. I said, okay, yeah, that's pretty short. Yeah, we got it. Kicks it. Boom. I saw it.
It was loud, though.
I literally just.
That shit rung through the bar I was at.
You know how the SpongeBob meme? That was me. all right, I'm out. Like the minute it hit dawn, I just got up and went and got in bed. I was like, yo, this is just my life now. Like this is what we doing, man.
That's crazy. Special teams.
Shit, the whole time I'm screaming at the Virginia coach, like, bro, call timeouts. What are you doing?
They were blowing it.
Right. I was like, bro, they're obviously in field goal range. He need to start burning timeouts. And he was just vibing, but he just knew a shit show when he saw one. He's like, there's no way this trash ass team is gonna be there. So,
and now the crazy part about it, you see Manny kind of celebrating a little bit and shit.
Yeah, he was smiling. He was happy.
Good.
And that's the thing, right? Everybody's like, oh yeah, you can't coach him. That's why I said when I rewatched it, I'm like, man, this wasn't a coaching thing. You got to make a 33-yarder. You have to.
That was a lot of egregious coaching going
on. I really didn't have a lot of gripes with decision making. I can't say particularly that there was a lot of things that I had an issue with, other than the biggest coaching problem I had was the safety. We weren't running the ball well at all at this point, and we're backed up into our own end zone. And the best play you could come up with. It wasn't the QB sneak.
No, I'm saying need the QB sneak to try to kind of get out of it.
Just to get like some room. And exactly, I was just about to say that. Van Dyke is way bigger than King. You're talking about a legit 6'3", 6'4" kid coming in at about 2-something, right? 220, let's say. Pretty solid looking kid. Yeah, you got to get some room. Let's just see if we can just mush the middle a little bit, lean on it, and let's see if we can gain a yard and a half, maybe 2.
Yeah, right. It's the best offensive line y'all had in a decade. Y'all should be able to do
that. I mean, again, I lied, but I didn't mean to.
Best in a decade.
I lied, but it wasn't my intentions, people. I promise you. I fell for the news clippers, man. You know, I'm new at this. You know, I never had to get all off my Miami lives on such a platform.
Yeah, being held accountable.
Yeah. Like I was used to just being able to be like, I'm glad nobody heard that shit.
It's different than like a tweet. Like I delete my old tweets and shit. Like,
I ain't never deleted it.
If I see screenshots, I'll be like, yeah, that's Photoshop. This podcast and shit, you can't do that, bro.
Right. So that was, and like I said, I just rewatched the game previous to this. That was the only one that just kind of really upset me because it just didn't make any sense. You don't get no push. The guy just completely whiffed, and some kid from Miami named Mandy, he blew the shit up. Like he was
defensive tackle. Yeah, he was snapping.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because our Virginia guy, we should have brought him back on too.
We should bring him back.
He could call him same energy.
Yeah, he should definitely called in. He called. He said that the defensive tackle was pretty cool. He was from Miami. He called.
But we should have. I should have made a point to get him on that line. We was just having so much fun. I forgot, but we know how to move next time. But he's coming on the network as well. Shout out to the homie.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Yeah, cool dude. I like them. But he was he was putting on for the city.
Bro, everything he said his team was gonna do, they did. That boy analysis was on point.
It was what we both said though in that sense that it's typically weird. I threw out an optimistic score hoping we could just pull some shit off. Right. Like, man, maybe we can get this thing righted for once, and get it rolling. But the biggest gripes you're going to have from me and every other Miami fan is, once again, these games keep starting off incredibly slow. You're talking 10, 11 yards in the first quarter. I mean, this is the pattern. This is what we keep doing. And then you see glimpses of, okay, that's what Manny's talking about. He said the fourth quarter effort was worth the win. But the problem is,
what you think that offense should look like right now? Because I don't know what y'all identity is, like what y'all philosophy. I don't know what the hell Lashley pulling out there. Like what, like spread concepts. I'm not seeing nothing I've seen from Lashley in the past. Like I just see him like kind of just trying to figure some shit out. So what is y'all identity right now?
I think some of the identity is lost because they lied on that offensive line like I did. Because we're still shuffling the O-line. Partially because of injuries and partially because of inconsistencies.
Welcome to my fucking world.
Yeah, like we had, say, for instance, Jermaine Williams, starting right tackle, right? He comes in. Last year, he comes in, transfers in from Houston, starts, is an anchor for us. Very good player, very solid player. And that was with, I think he had a wrist injury the entire year. All right? Cool. This year, he comes back. The rumor is, there's problems with him and the coach. So that's why he wasn't starting. So we get silly and get emotional and you put a lesser guy out there because you and him beefing instead of working this out so we can put the best lineup out there.
Y'all be beefing a lot.
Apparently.
A lot of Miami violence going on, man. It's been the theme of the year, apparently. In a lot of instances.
Right. So then he comes out, and then this last game graded out the best for us. Right. Had a great game. He had an elite grade in this last game. And you look at a guy like Donaldson, okay, played great the year before, not last year, the season before, comes back. I still feel like he's still overweight, and he's just not playing up to what we thought. Everything, and so we just constantly moving pieces. Our best O-lineman will probably been left guard, Jalen Rivers. He gets hurt. So everything that he's trying to accomplish, he just can't because this O-line is just completely inconsistent. They're terrible at passing off. There just seems to be total miscommunication. And so therefore, like, just plays get blown up that shouldn't be. Because you have to keep in mind, we were talking about a bad Virginia defense. Didn't look like it. And the reason it didn't look like it, the O-line play. They weren't elite at anything. They weren't anything particularly scary on defense. But O-line's just constantly just looking lost and out of position. And next thing you know, simple plays is getting blown up. Add that to the fact that you do have to keep in mind that was Tyler Van Dyke's. Keep calling him Dan. This TBD. Gotta make it easy. Yeah, that was his first ACC start. I mean, he got to start against the Fry, but honestly, we know that's not the same level of competition. He definitely had a case of the jitters in the first half. You could tell he wasn't quite comfortable sailing some passes. Second half was a different story. He got way more comfortable, got the ball in some tighter pockets, pushed it down the field. He looked like a competent quarterback. And Harlan was asking me before the game if King would be back for the FSU game. That's still up in the air because they've been pretty hush-hush on him. Manny's saying stuff like he's moving around. They had him on the sideline playing catch. I think they're trying to give us the optics so that you're always worried about De'Eric. But I think it's at least a couple more weeks at best. But the thing is
the podcast. You just signed a podcast.
He already had that podcast.
Oh, for you?
He just signed like a partnership, I guess, with like us, like he joined a network.
Oh, he's still podding?
It wasn't that interesting. It wasn't that interesting to me. I listened.
What are you talking about now?
Remember when I told you that he said Trash got more snaps than him? That was from listening to his podcast. So he was saying
he got all the garbage time. They blow teams out. So Trash
that's what he was saying. Yeah,
but I don't even think so because Trash stats wasn't good, bro.
I mean, that's what he said on there.
He probably lied like you lied. Y'all lying a lot down there.
Hey, if you ain't lying, you ain't trying.
Let me see how many. Hey, look that up, Smoke. See who had more snaps and attempts for that high school. I think he's lying.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he is. I don't know. But that is what he said. I can find it on the episode. It must be. I know somebody good at finding clips on episodes. Get on that, young lady.
She got it.
Yeah, she'll find it. But
she probably stumped the Schwab.
So the positive could come from that is if he is going to be out, then Van Dyke he should be more comfortable by the time we get to that game. We got to bye this week, and then we'll have UNC next week. So he'll get some time to get more reps with the ones, get a little more comfortable. His confidence was definitely up. I definitely saw a different kid in the second half. I mean, he was a 4-star recruit, the elite size kid. Doesn't have the biggest arm on the planet, but he can move it. I mean, he can move the ball. So it could be a bit of, I kind of brought it up before. It could be a bit of a blessing in disguise. I do definitely think if De'Eric plays that game, a healthy De'Eric plays that game, we win it. But if he's not going to be able to play, then, hey, we got to start moving to what we got and getting that kid comfortable.
No, but y'all want De'Eric on the bench anyway.
You started getting kind of comfortable in the second half, though.
No, I didn't say that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I never wanted De'Eric on the bench. I was just saying that if we're talking about throwing, I think these guys are going to be more polished throwers.
You said play the young boys is what you said.
I didn't say that about the quarterback.
Yeah,
I
you
said play the
did.
young boys.
Well, you
I
lost
said
so
play the
much.
young boy. I didn't say that. Pull it
Look
up,
at this man. Look,
But
there's
hold on,
another
but
lie.
no, Harlan
Man
just
say King.
Harlan
I didn't
just
say
put the stats up, boy. Trash barely played at all.
I mean, hey, that's what the man said to me.
He
I
said
don't, not to me, but on his squad.
I guess he lying too. Then King had 800
I told you.
800 pass attempts. Trash had 161.
All them people lying.
Well, maybe
man.
they just let him. Maybe they told him just hand the fucking ball off. I don't know. He said he played more. I don't know if he said he threw more.
She said King 42 games, Trash 30 games.
Well, you might
just say you lie. You lie so much, fam.
I didn't lie. I will find it. It's on the first episode.
All right, well, find his lie. I want to hear his
I'll
lie.
find it. I absolutely will find it. I know I heard him say that.
Yeah,
he said he
700
probably
pass
played
attempts.
more than I did because we was blowing teams out. Like they was blowing teams out so bad.
He was trying to make it seem like they're better than what
Plies
they
is right. Y'all not the U, y'all the L. And the L is for liar, not just loser.
Whatever. Y'all love these lies, so come and get them every week. Right.
Van Dyke did get kind of comfortable in the second half.
Yeah, he's pressing it downfield. Like I like seeing
That's
that type of vertical game, man. That was pissing me off about my offense, but I do like to see quarterbacks go vertical like he was doing. I like the press.
Yeah, and I think that's what I said. I thought because remember you asked us, said who do we think are the better guys at moving the ball downfield in that regard, and that's why I said mechanics, things of that nature. I think these guys, the young guys, will be able to move the ball further. But De'Aaron's here for a reason, and I think we went with him. He makes plays because he's gonna make it with his legs, if nothing else. So that being that, the other young boys though, I saw, positive to take. Leonard Taylor looked good out there. He was definitely disruptive. Got some tackles for losses.
I sent some people in his DMs. I don't like that.
Nah, he happy. You heard the cue cards.
Yeah.
James Williams. James Williams looked good. He had one bad angle, but again, just growing pains with some of the young guys. Kinchich was in position for interception, as was Williams. They just got to make those plays, and that comes with just experience and reps. Just got to keep getting out there and just making the play, believing that it's your play to make. Because you saw that touchdown Virginia kid caught on that.
That was beautiful. I don't think he knew it was a touchdown.
That was insanity.
That's the type of shit. That's the type of shit that happened at FSU, man.
That's how I knew what the game was.
I knew y'all was gonna lose.
Yeah, I was like,
The moment in my game, I knew we was gonna lose. And the moment in y'all game, I knew y'all was gonna lose. When he caught that shit, I said,
if people catching touchdowns on their back, looking over their head, because he couldn't even find the ball. He was just like,
that shit fell right in his damn lap, man.
The guy had made his decision, fam.
Yeah, right. And that's how you know what it was. So missing the field goal really at the end wasn't a big surprise.
How many times Manning can say they do what they do to everybody. So
Virginia do this to everybody.
Yeah,
just what Virginia does.
But he did say some crazy. What did he say?
No, this motherfucker. Here's some. Yeah, I guess you go ahead, Larry.
I think you talking about. He said. I think that's what Kenny actually. Shout out to Kenny.
When he was talking about
Everybody don't hear no cap, so we got to.
I'm about to give it to him. I think it's
he was basically saying we was going to verge of doing something special.
Oh yeah,
and that doing something special is being fucking Virginia.
On the verge of doing something
special, man. You saw how happy he was, and then you see the freeze frame of how heartbroken he was.
That's crazy.
I mean, I said, I got to
all right, choose your fighter. You still got to choose your fighter because Dan Mullen was running off the field smiling.
I'd rather my coach walk
once
off.
They had the still shot of Dan, like he was grinning from fucking ear to ear, man.
Right.
I had to go to bed. I threw my phone under the couch.
Now, vice versa.
Look
at Manny's disposition after that missed field goal.
Oh yeah, he was
just like, I got to go up in and say they do this to everybody again.
Right.
I'm really sick of saying this shit. He said the fourth quarter effort was worth the victory. He was right, but it came up short again. Right. And that's the problem. Again, we got to start putting together 4 quarters. We can't keep playing first quarter we'll get them next quarter. And that's what it's been. And it's
just
been
not good enough for that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think anybody is. I think every team that's out here. Well, I put it this way: every team that's dominated, they ain't waiting until the third quarter
that's
to
a good
get it
point.
rolling.
They don't have to.
Yeah, they kicking ass right off the jump. They jumping out and saying, "Hey, man, get on out our face."
It's a level of focus, man.
You're all right. Get out of my way. I got a bigger goal. We're heading to the promised land, and you're just a stumbling block in the way. Not much to report on outside of that. There was supposedly a fight Rodney King is in the chat saying that was fake news. It was a big misunderstanding. My thing is this. He in the chat. What was that?
Shout out to Bubbly Bree from that was me, my bad. Shout out
okay.
put up a tweet. Shout out to Bubbly Bree on Twitter. She asked, did the winner of the fight, did the winner get to pull on the turnover chain?
Oh man, that's hilarious.
It's good. I'm gonna get that joke an A+.
Yeah,
really good. I was just hoping somebody swung on Leonard Taylor.
No.
So you get up out of
there. They ain't crazy. They ain't crazy. I don't care what he did. They'd be like, hey, man, I don't appreciate that. Shoot.
So, like, what Rodney King said, you talking about Rodney King that got beat out in L.A. or who?
I don't know. Say Rodney
That's
King.
a hell of I know what you talking about. He listened to this show, too. Shout out to Rodney. That's a hell of a name to have, bro.
It is. But, hey, it had to be somebody's. But, supposedly the fight, I was like, that's not really news, even if it is real.
I heard a coach got swung on. That true?
They said a coach almost inadvertently got hit. They didn't say he got swung on. Yeah,
but you rarely see fights during the season, though. That's more like a spring and camp type of deal.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But, I mean, that also speaks to frustrations. Basically, they said, this Barry.
No coach down there. I told y'all that before the games got played.
We do got a coach.
It's a rumor. It's a rumor. I remember this, CJ. I said that shit. I said it's a rumor and some smoke going on down there. Like the coach in Miami is a little fucked up. And here we go. Sometimes I be knowing some shit.
I want them to fight. They ought to be frustrated. I've been mad if they was out there hugging each other. I mean, somebody ought to be mad,
Nah, I don't never want my team beating each other ass in the middle of the season.
Oh, whatever. This shit happen. Y'all play ball. That shit happen all the time. Only thing
in shitty seasons.
Only thing
hey,
what you want? That's what I'm saying.
We fought because shit was going crazy.
Right. It's okay. So
like
what you want my team to do? What you want my team to do? Say, hey, man, we'll get them next time, guys.
I mean, if you can't beat anybody else, just beat each other.
I hit this motherfucker. Yeah, because they were saying, how that shit go when it's like if you're loafing on the drill, then they make everybody do the drill together. That kind of shit.
Up and that type of deal.
Yeah, and it's like this motherfucker, they going, all right,
you keep
the team think he could just loaf on the drill, so we got to do 10 more. And that's supposedly how it broke out. And then they players only meeting broke out.
Do we know who though?
When the players only meeting happened, shit hitting the fan. They fight in the players only meeting.
Barry named a veteran defensive lineman.
Real shit show going on down there, CJ.
He said a veteran defensive lineman.
And shout out to Smoke. He was talking about the wrestling ring y'all had. They probably brought that back.
Hey, Smoke.
I forgot about that.
Take it easy, bro. I saw that and I didn't want to talk about it.
I forgot about that, bro.
I didn't. Nah, because
man have done a lot of egregious shit in hindsight.
I'm bringing up stuff from No Cap. And yeah, like Silk said, everybody don't listen. That's y'all bad. Y'all need to sign up.
If you ain't signed for No Cap, you just
you're really missing out. You're missing out. There's only 5 to get in. You know what I'm saying? That's the minimum love. We take
Monday morning. Everybody don't hit it on Sundays, but Monday morning my phone be lit up with text messages, people dying about this shit, man. Shout out to Kwame. Kwame had me a classic Silk Kwame. Me and Kwame, that's what me and Kwame been doing for like the last 3 years, man. Solid dude, but that's what we gonna do.
I had a great time listening back to that.
Every time I have a plan too, like I'm not gonna let this man ride me up.
That's what me and you remind me of me. I say the same thing. I'm like, I'm not going. And then I listen to some playbacks, and one way anybody know I got like, okay, my voice deep naturally, right? But if you want to know I'm excited, I just go way up here. I'm like, I was like, Kyle Trask.
Yeah.
When I start doing that shit.
We got you.
You got me. You got me.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got
ain't no two ways about it. I'm like, fuck, they got me in my high pitch, man.
That energy was beautiful though, man.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, all good fun. Nothing really to talk about on the recruiting side, other than there was like a little temperature check to see how everybody's doing. A couple of visits out there. Chris Graves, I believe, went to the UF game. Who's our kid out of Alabama, cornerback? Oh, Traquan Fagans was at the Bama game. He had a brother that's already, he's a 2025 player, I think. That's already got several Power 5 offers out there, so that's supposedly why he was there. Oddly enough, the temperature is the guys are firm. There hasn't been a whole lot of smoke. Graves is the one that might have bothered me a little bit more, but I think even in that loss, we did get the young guys more burn. Cam Kitchens, Williams, Taylor. Those guys did get a lot more opportunity, so I think that would be encouraging to him. I will say this, though. We are, in my opinion, shitting the bed in recruiting because Manny's
y'all been vibing.
Right. Well, I think his plan is backfiring on him because the plan was to go out there and at most lose to Alabama, right? And the kids understand that because they even talked to the kids after the Bama game. Oh, okay, yeah, it's Bama. You know, they kind of at that level right now, and you know, we gonna come and make our Bama. You know, that was the vibe. But then when you lose to Michigan State, and then you know, at home you lose to Virginia at home, you don't have any signature win. You're stinking it up against the P5, and all you went after was blue chip guys. You're not in a position to do that because, whoops, we didn't win those games. So now, instead of us being what he anticipated, 4-1, we're 2-3. So now you done shit the bed because this ain't a good time to start trying to figure out who the diamonds in the rough are. And it doesn't even seem like they're aiming for that at this point, if I'm being honest from the things. I haven't heard anything about them kind of trying to find those kids that may not be quite at the top of the pile.
You got to open your board up.
Yeah, kind of late. You know what I mean? A little late in the game because they want to just blue chip it. But you're going to end up missing out on your Nigel Lee Kellys, Shamar Stewarts.
You know, whole staff doing heavy seat right now, huh?
Yeah, if they doing that, that's my thing. I feel like they came in a little arrogant and didn't do their homework well. Now I know they're supposed to be out on the road this week, so they better evaluate their ass off and go find that 3-star gym because that's where I believe we are right now. That and going back to the transfer portal. So that's really about all I got from Miami this week. And we on the bye, so no prediction this week.
Shout out to that. Did we?
I got to bounce back. Yeah, we got to do North Carolina.
I was about to say we didn't predict Florida State.
Nah. All right, shit. Let me think about this, man. We go win, fellas. We go leave it at that. We go win. It's gonna be a win.
Now you gotta come on score. I know we gonna win.
Oh, no, I'm thinking.
We gonna win.
Let me go 28. No, scratch that. I'm gonna go 27-24. FSU win 27-24. We stalked them like we did last year. They was trying to go for the go ahead tie game. The go ahead tie the game winning touchdown. We hold on defense.
All them good wide receivers dropped them passes last year. I couldn't believe that shit.
That was crazy. They dropped a lot of damn passes on that last drive.
They could have came back and won that game.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna get my score prediction in, but how you feel about Travis J play as of late?
Man, I'll be honest with you, man. I've been disappointed with it, man. And also, Trav was hurt. He was in the walking boot. The report was he was in the walking boot. I forget what game it was. The week prior to Syracuse, so he didn't really play last week. His play has been inconsistent, and there's also concerns about just like off the field stuff too that he's been having issues with.
Oh shit.
So not necessarily off the field stuff, but just just having your stuff together, so to speak.
Right.
Priorities. So yeah, man, I've been disappointed with Trav so far, man, and you guys know, man, I was one of his biggest cheerleaders at one point, man. Real high on that kid, and the talent is there. But just hasn't really put it all together so far, man. But we still have a second half of the season. Hopefully he can bounce back from this injury and get his mind right moving forward, man. But
fucking spring ball, man. Get you every time.
Yeah. And Cam too. And I think it was also a little bit of we just got some trash receivers and they just been dominating these receivers you got doing whatever they want to, looking like Superman, and then playing some guys with an actual post. Shit can be a little. It's a little different. So I think it's a little mix of that too. But we definitely got to do some self-reflection and some mirror checking because, like I said, the talent is there, man. But you got to put it all together. And right now, he hasn't been doing it.
Yeah, y'all got to go to North Carolina, Sam Howell, and let y'all know that y'all You know what I'm saying? I made a
He don't
mistake.
appreciate
Y'all
it. He
can't
don't appreciate
go. Yeah, that last
Y'all
year, that shit.
embarrassing him, yeah.
Right. He don't
On
like that
national
shit one
stage.
bit.
Yeah, he said he can't be a former FSU commit and go 0-2 against him.
No, it's a bad look.
He throw the
It's
U
a bad
down
look.
on us. Like, what you do for the tomahawk chop? Like, do you swing it backwards or something?
like robot?
Yeah,
like you doing the robot?
they gotta do. Oh, he gonna do something disrespectful.
You just gotta do the chop. Period. That's pretty much what it is. Like
I remember
just
back
do it like the
in
Gator chop.
NCAA, you used to do like that and then do the cutthroat thing.
Oh no, you can't do none of that no more.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, I mean, I take my 15. I don't care
15
about
off the
that.
rip.
Oh no, 15.
But yeah, just like teams just do the chop.
can
They just
shoot,
do-
bro.
they
You
just-
can just-
Cause
you
remember
just
that?
get
Remember, and it's
15.
crazy you talk about fucking North Carolina and that type of shit. Remember in 2016 when Jimbo made those guys sign those damn promise notes, they beat us on the game when the damn field goal in dope and the kicker was running around dope doing the tomahawk choke.
Man, that boy went crazy,
Right.
didn't he?
Right, 2016. It's crazy talking about North Carolina because they did the exact same thing.
It was a great day in my life, man. Y'all was having a good season and that happened, bro. I felt
Oh,
so
man.
No, we weren't. Because remember, it was like the week before that.
Y'all Georgia Tech, right?
Not Lamar. That was that season.
Oh yeah. That was that
okay.
season.
Yeah, now that Georgia Tech is when we was having a good ass season. We was undefeated.
That was really the start of the decline for real. Y'all was declining.
And Georgia Tech was winless too, bro. That shit was crazy.
That was nuts. I got called all kind of dick riders that week.
Especially with you being in Georgia too.
Yeah.
What y'all think prediction wise?
You got your score, so
Yeah, give me 31-17 UNC, man. Y'all got to go on the road, bro. Sam Howell big.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, Sam cooking. He heard me talking down on him, saying I don't think he was like that.
Right.
He probably would do something similar to us. I'll be honest with you. So don't take it personal.
Man, that offense been cooking lately.
I'm gonna go 42-17.
Y'all boys about to have quite the duel. What you say?
42-17.
Okay.
UNC.
You went real disrespectful.
I mean, shit, it is 62-26. I said something similar for us. I really don't expect nothing different.
But the spread is pretty high though, man.
What's the spread right now?
17.5 on ESPN, 18 on others. Yeah, the spread is
I
pretty
ain't
high.
being that mean. Add 18 to my 17. It's 35-42. Yeah, I ain't way out of bounds. So yeah, ready to talk about the Mighty Gators. Them boys put y'all in that trash can. That was great. You saw that one?
Yeah, man. I knew I seen somebody when I seen that's what we got to win, bro. If not, like somebody gonna use that.
That gate in the trash can. Yeah.
Yeah. When I seen that guy trapping him, I was like, man, we got to win.
Crazy
potential troll.
Crazy
man.
time.
I'm always looking for that video.
I'm always looking for potential troll material. When I seen that, I said, bro,
Man,
why are you showing me damn Mullen smile?
Oh, you ain't seen it, see?
Ooh, look
yeah,
at
I've seen it. What do you mean? I've seen all this.
No,
shit,
on
man.
CJ. CJ.
No, I got to add it to my repertoire. And I remember seeing it, but y'all done gave me an idea with it now, so I got to use it for the future.
Man,
that's what's up.
That smile had me hot, bro. Like I had to put my phone down. Like,
no, someone said when you work an 8-hour shift and did absolutely nothing, and had that people damn money smiling with the score. That shit was crazy.
yeah, man. I don't know. Like he didn't prepare. Like pretty much what you just said. He ain't like come to work. That's my impression of what I saw.
He did nothing you said. I listened to the show. And he was like, yeah, you probably see plenty of AR. And I was like, bro, he didn't listen to Silk at all. I think he just listened to y'all win. He didn't do shit you said.
Yeah, bro. I don't get it. You know, we lost 13-20 on the road. Defense came and did what they had to do. Only reason people scored. They scored one legit touchdown. Other than that, offense just gave some short fields and they scored on special teams. But the defense played a good game. It wasn't perfect, but they played well enough for us to win. When you're only giving up 12, 13 points, like as a defense, like you got to win football games, especially when you got the quarterback whisperer and a guy that been grooming the quarterback for like 3-4 years, right? So the touchdown drive was okay. Not a lot of hiccups. We struggled with a lot of offsides the entire game, but the one drive we did score on was kind of smooth. But nothing to scratch the field. We scored with a touchdown pass to Trevion Williams, which was our only touchdown of the day. It was just him catching the ball at the line of scrimmage and just bull rushing his way into the end zone. Nothing special. outside of that, Silk got us covering. Oh, I just read that. You want to know about the false starts? That's what Harlan just put in there. The false starts, bro, like obviously the noise. But from what I was hearing, that people that was at the stadium, Nick Delatorre and all those guys were there, it wasn't that loud.
Oh, really?
Me sitting at home on my couch, I'm thinking maybe they can't hear the cadence or something going on. But there's several people that was in that stadium, they were saying it wasn't that loud. They don't think it was like a communication thing. But for that many penalties to be called and like you don't make an adjustment, I just thought that was insane. Like the quarterback, the offensive line, the coach, somebody got to say, yo, we got to. It cost one at one point. It was like 3rd and 1. Got 2 false starts back to back.
That was in the red zone
At the goal line.
Yeah, damn,
That's insane. And because and that's like towards the end of the game. Like how you go that far in the game? It's just stubbornness, man. Before we get even to the end of the game, right? We're winning 10-7. Heading into overtime. Defense just got a good stop. We get the ball back. They punt to us. I'm looking at the clock. I'm like, okay, it's 2 minutes on the clock. We got 3 timeouts. Let's cook. Run the first play. Didn't get much yards. Second play come back. We get I think first down to Whitmore. So I'm like, okay, we got a first down. I'm waiting on that pace. Okay, we finna get going. Especially when we got that first down. It's time to get going. He pretty much just started running the clock out. He's running the ball. So that told me right there at that point, bro, like, first of all, like, you're not going to beat the football guys. There's rules to this football shit.
yeah.
2 minutes on the clock, hostile environment, on the road, your offense struggling. Like,
Yeah, that clock
you're
match
on
was
upset
terrible, man.
watch. You know what I'm saying? Like, some urgency. Like, you gotta have, like, read the room or what's going on. To sit on 2 minutes with a quarterback you've been grooming for 3 years, you don't trust them.
That's crazy.
And then when the media and the fans are questioning, yo, like, we think the other guy can play as well, you questioning the fans when you don't trust the guy you got out there. Because if you don't trust your quarterback to go try to get some points with 2 minutes on the clock and 3 timeouts, you playing popcorn football, dog. Like, what are we talking?
Yeah,
3
even in high
timeouts,
school-
that's a
even in high
dream.
school, right?
Yeah,
Even
if
in high school, you make
I'm a
rules.
play caller, I'm an X and O guy. That's my dream situation. 2 minutes, my guy, my quarterback, 3 timeouts. Like, I just got a first down.
That's
So
Brady
good.
ball. You know what I mean? That's Brady ball. That's Aaron Rodgers ball. That's like the moments as the opposite team you're supposed to fear. And like you said, if you trust your guy, you're like, oh shit. You know, I remember when we just lost to Aaron Rodgers them a few weeks ago, they had like a little montage of Green Bay Packers fans at the game saying, nah, too much time. And it was like a minute 40. That's
Right.
too much time for those guys. And you have to have that.
Yes,
and
bro, come on.
that is my, we spoke on it briefly Sunday. That's my one conflict with Dan is I do agree with you. I think he's an awesome schemer. He does give you a chance to win. It just sometimes I feel like he gets in his own way. So it's kind of like, man, like you said, where do you go?
He's the type
You're
of
not
guy,
going to find a lot of guys
he
better.
approaches, and like the guy we had that came on the podcast on Stadium Miguel, he worded it like beautifully. He said, Dan Mullen's the type of guy, if he comes up with a game plan and his scheme, how he think he wants to win it, he's gonna follow that scheme all the way off the bridge.
Right.
If that's what it takes.
He'll live and die by it.
He'll live and die by it.
Yeah,
And then you
literally.
get the comments, like he said in the post game, where they asked him, did he get out coached? And he said, no, I had more yards. Like what I did, my scheme was working. Like the players made mistakes, but what I had going on was working. That mentality is just nuts.
Yeah. That's like Jameis getting throwing for 5,000 yards and 30 for 30. Told them people, you seen my numbers, I'm balling. I'm balling. Like,
Right.
wait, you can't be that narcissistic, bro. Yes, you did get out coached, especially
Right.
if you outgained those people, especially if they didn't do anything particularly spectacular. You got out coached.
You got out coach big time.
And you're probably the better coach. So, anyways, I'll let you
I don't know right now because Mark Stoops winning that battle right now. Mark Stoops got his number.
Yeah.
You got to call a spade, bro. Mark Stoops got his number. When Mark Stoops see him in the hallway, he better duck and run in the bathroom or
Boy,
call
look like you got to pee.
yeah. You better call a teacher And not even get his lunch money taken.
This was a crazy stat that your guy Nick had tweeted out. Said Dan Mullen is now 0-2 versus Nick Saban, 0-1 versus Jimbo, 1-2 versus Kirby, 1-2 versus Ed O, and 2-2 versus Mark Stoops.
Right.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, what it is, man.
Yeah, I like
well, something bad happened, right?
The thing is, the only thing that's going to fix his situation is recruiting better. Like, so like when you that stubborn, you just got way better athletes, but he's not recruiting at a level to be like that stubborn. Like the most and the highest recruited, the biggest stars and the most explosive players on the team on the bench. Bowman 5 stars can't be sitting. You got to know how to take care of them guys to get them too. Because like other 5 stars be looking like it might, you can't. You gotta be able to get those guys with like Leonard Taylor. Forget how they practice, like because that's why Leonard Taylor wasn't getting on the field. They was talking about how he practiced. When they put him on the field, like that shit looking different.
Right.
You feel me? Each rep he gonna get better and better on that field, man. So you gotta throw them 5 stars in the line of fire, bro. That's why you got him. And Anthony Richards is not a 5-star, but he's a special talent. You can't have those guys not touching the rock enough, bro.
I mean, right? 5-star by whom standards? You know,
we know 5-star talent when we see it.
You're right. Yeah, no matter what they. I mean, like I said, the Jordan Davis kid from Georgia, he's 3-star, but I mean, come on. Yeah,
somebody just dropped the ball.
Yeah, somebody he must ain't went to no camps.
Emory Jones went 23 for 31 for 203 yards, 1 touchdown, and a very egregious interception. We're just playing in the box. Like, we're not throwing the ball past 15 yards, bro. And you're just not going to be able to play football. Like, the team's going to figure that out quick. It's like, it's big boy football. And if we're going to be trying to, like, play in Bush League, nickel and dime football, like, and we don't have to, at this point in the game, I was watching the game, I was just like, we really could just, like, the offensive line was just doing too much, in my opinion. Too much pulling, like, trying to get too tricky. Just lay on these people. Like, put 15 in the game. Let's run between the tackles like Tebow. Let's lay on these people. We got the ball 4 downs in the red zone with, like, 4 yards to get. Like, why are we dropping back past anything? Put 15 big-ass back there and just let him run forward 4 times. If you can't get 4 yards in 4 attempts, then we got other problems. But you're getting too cute. Do what you did with Tebow. Play big boy, heavy football, lean on shit. But he want to win the way he want to win, dog. And that shit ain't looking like what's happening right now. Let me just call it a spade with a spade. What y'all thought about? I mean, that screenshot of the smile could go either way, right? People could catch you in the moment. You know how you just screenshot.
I know they asked about it in the interview. Yeah. What did he? You said you listen to his interviews. What did he say about it?
I caught some of this one. Not a whole lot of it because I just know I'm gonna get bullshit. But he said something to the fact that like what I was kind of alluding to, that he don't remember who he. I think he's saying he was talking to somebody. It wasn't right after the game. Like it wasn't right in the moment. Like they had just lost, and he cracked a smile. And I kind of get that, but I can't find a smile in my soul after getting my ass whooped on the road to an inferior opponent. Like, I would be sick to my stomach. It'd
be a whole bunch of shit that's going through my damn head at that time.
Like, what the fuck went wrong?
Lost the East battle, that type of deal. Like it's just a whole bunch of shit before I start smiling about a situation. Yeah, so
and sometimes people do like nervously smile. Like I know people like that, like nervously giggle and smile in situations. I'd be like, bro, why are you laughing when I know you're not laughing?
That's crazy. Yeah. That don't sit right with me. I don't care what you call it.
That shit is weird. Yeah, people
do weird. Yo, we about to get shot and you giggling like, bro, like what the fuck are you laughing at?
Yeah, he drew the gun, bro. Like what are you laughing at?
You over here. Yeah, I always giggle when I'm nervous. Right. Go get a shot, man. I mean, we'd have to see the entire video, but I think
because you can't really judge off the screenshot. They called it the perfect damn time, though.
It happens, right?
Man, that smile, I was like, bro, I don't understand how you can crack a smile ear to ear like that.
Yeah, you want to squirt.
It looked like a happy smile, but I think again, it's kind of his hubris, his narcissism, like
childbirth
son
smile.
Of a gun. Yeah, like you son of a gun, you got me. Like, darn it, that's what it kind of felt like to me. Instead of being pissed
Then,
about the
then, and
situation.
then he had that comment about whooping ass and thumb wrestling and whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like, I don't know, bro. Like,
Yeah, you said I want to kick your ass, whatever we do. And then so
Yeah.
when you lose and you giggling, it's not the same energy.
nah, bro. And the team was just flat. I think the team matched him. I don't think he came prepared, snap count wise, strategy wise. Like his game plan to me was trash. Damian Pierce was having a great game. The only action we was really getting offensively, and he just took him out of the game. Let me see the stats. Damian Pierce, 8 carries, 54 yards, 6.8 a carry.
Yeah, that's a lot. And then, like you said,
Malik Davis, 8 carries, 22 yards, 2.8 yards. And then you see who the hot guy. Like it was obvious who was the hot guy that night. And what ended up costing us 2 times in the red zone was Malik Davis false starts. Because he had some false starts as well. And that's the second time in clutch situations where Malik Davis he fumbled Texas A&M last year and cost us the game with Jimbo. That's how we lost that game. We was about to just kick a field goal and put them folks away. And he fumbled.
Yeah, I remember that.
Right. And that's another clutch situation where people thought that Damian Pierce or Naquan should have been on the field then. So I think they're getting a little too weird with the running back room, wrong with the high hand. That's why I said you got a bell cow guy that's just toting that thing, and he's had a knack to find the end zone all year. He's dynamite. We struggle in the red zone, but Damian Pierce is really good in the red zone. He find the end zone, but for some reason we get to the end zone and we got Malik Davis in the backfield. I fucks with Malik, but you got to get a guy who hot the ball, especially when the offense is struggling. Right.
Time and place, and you got to read the room, read the rhythm.
Yeah, so that running back rotation is they're all good, but when you're rotating them 3 and one just get hot, just roll with it, man.
So you need a breather.
Pete Carroll and USC perfected that shit with Lindell and Reggie Bush, bro. Like when one was hot, they just rolled with that shit and they subbed them that shit was like magic and fucking art the way they did that shit, dog. We ain't got no type of rhythm to that shit. I think Anthony Richardson got 8 snaps or something like that.
Something of that nature.
1 attempt, 1 pass attempt, 1 for 1, 8 yards, 5 running attempts for 25 yards, 5 a carry. Just he had no plan either for he talking about the 2 quarterback system he mentioned before, but his 2 quarterback system I've seen since he's been here has been terrible. Even with him trying to incorporate Emory Jones, it used to throw the rhythm off. Whenever he tried to Emory out, it was always weird. He put him in like weird situations, so he ain't good with rotating quarterbacks.
Managing that situation like that, it has been good.
Or just managing,
players in general.
Right. If you're going to put them in, I mentioned that I saw him. I saw Anthony.
Our rotations be weird, like all the way around. I remember we used to rotate safeties, like their rotation and the way they philosophy on a lot of shit just throws me off, bro.
Because I get spelling people because they need, the break.
Spelling no goddamn DBs.
Right, I was about to say, but yeah.
What are we talking about?
Yeah, no, I'm not defending that at all. But at the same time, it speaks to what you're saying. And I saw when AR got his biggest run in, right? Because I didn't see the other ones. He gets the ball and snap, rips it right down the middle. That was probably like a 12-yarder. And then he takes him right out. And I'm like, well, wait, why not give him the rock again? Maybe this time pass. Or maybe hand it off to a back. Get the defense.
Get him in read action shit. Like get him and some athletes out in space. If you can't throw the ball downfield, my thing is you got to get in a pistol, get creative with your running backs, get several of them in the backfield, get some play action. You got to get creative. You the guy.
Right.
You one of the top play callers in the country. You got talent on that offense where it should not look like that. There's no way.
Right.
Regardless of say Emory is struggling throwing the ball downfield, bro. You got to get some imagination to that offense and not feel like you could come in Kentucky just because you Dan Mullen, you just gonna win. Nah, bro. Like this big boy football, Mark Stoops got a job too. He got family to feed too. He put his pants on just like you do.
One leg at a time, baby.
One leg at a time. And lately he been putting his shit on a little bit better.
And it seemed weird to me that when you do put a guy like AR in, you make it always a running situation. I didn't even know he threw one. Again, it's just an opportunity to get them just a little off guard. Get these guys out of rhythm. Hey, what are they doing? We ain't seen much of this kid. I don't know if he, again, like was looking past them and thinking, hey, I'm going to save something for later. I'll tell you this much. I don't want no more saving plays by game 5. By game 5, man, look, we going to just do what we do.
There ain't no saving no play. He just came out with a shit game plan.
He came, bro.
I would think you're shelving plays if you didn't prepare, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you are. If you ain't really prepared, I'm just gonna run out some generic plays and our basic bullshit because it's Kentucky. We can beat them just because we Kentucky. We're gonna rest a few guys, vacation vibes. Yeah, you shelving plays because you ain't prepared.
Yeah.
Like you should have had a 2-minute warning prepared.
Right. Everybody's supposed to have a 2-minute offense.
Like you got a 2-minute offense prepared. Run that shit.
You gotta have that.
You got 3 timeouts. That's your ideal. When
That's
you run
crazy,
that shit in practice,
man.
when you run it in practice, you got 3 timeouts. That's what you practice.
2-minute drills.
You trying to compete for national championships, SEC titles, or what we doing? You lying to us? Like you lying to us. Talking about Gator standard. You lying, bro. Stop lying to me. Got me lying. I ain't lie about my team. I lie about my coaches. My players better. We have better players than them people. The coaches let me down.
Funny how
fans did their job. The players were put in bad positions and shit. Shout out to the defense. They did what they had to do. But the head man let us down, bro. Like you gotta have my team better prepared. I know an unprepared unit. We wasn't prepared.
When I rewatched the game, I was like, man, we all loud enough. We did our job, goddammit.
No, nobody was loud in y'all shit. It was like 8 people there.
Nah, they made noise or they pumped it on the TV. It sounded good.
Nah, that was just TV, bro. I promise you with no noise at that shit I saw.
Nah, it was, it looked kind of light in there. Thursday night.
It was Thursday too. You know the vibes, man.
Thursday night.
Yeah, Cameo be jumping. They gotta go Tootsie's, dog.
Take one.
So, shout out to my man Zach Carter. He's leading the SEC in sacks. He's just playing like a beast. That defense is getting a little better. We still got some holes, and Kentucky just wasn't a good football team. Their quarterback couldn't hit the broadside of a barn, so they helped us out some. But they did.
He had some guys that was open down the field.
Right, he just stunk up the place. They threw for like 78 yards and beat us.
That's crazy. That's egregious.
I'm pretty sure I seen Grantham at one point on the sideline say, "Put a damn drive together."
Put a damn drive together.
I bet
he pretty sure.
Shit, he had the right to, like you said, defense only gave up 1.
Come on, what do you want him to do? And the other one was on the short field because you gave him a turnover.
Yeah,
like what do you want? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that was said. Put a damn drive together.
Trouble in paradise, man.
No, that's competitive. That's good competitive juices because he got in Grantham shit last year when Grantham couldn't stop a nosebleed.
That definitely stayed in Grantham shit.
When my team fight each other, it's a bad thing.
Oh no, y'all actually fought. Y'all actually like.
Oh Lord.
people are amazing. Each other and shit, man. Like we're having a nice football talk, and that's regular business. That's the football culture. And you put a damn drive together. Like get your shit together.
Not right. I agree.
I'm making magic happen with this shitty defense, and you can't put a damn drive together. I've been reading these tweets, man. I'm trying to keep these people off the scoreboard. You can't put a fucking drive together.
Right, man. You say these motherfuckers talking about me, but they need to be talking about you.
Right.
The motherfucker Uncle Silk trying to fire me every 2 weeks. Your ass can't put a drive together. He don't want to fire you.
No, here's my stance on Grantham. So when they first started, I was a Grantham guy. I was fucking with Grantham. So after last year, I had to take a step back. Like, I don't know, bro. Like now, because you cost us.
You even hired Manny.
I think if we had a pulse of a defense last year, we're in the playoffs. If we had a pulse of a defense, like the type of production the offense we was putting up last year was crazy. We just couldn't stop shit. So I was ready to fire his ass. But Just maybe like last year was like a little mishap or something like that. They're okay this year. I still want a new DC right now, but I ain't firing him. It's a difference. Like if his contract run out,
you ain't got no problem.
Yeah, hey, yeah, man, just dap up. You do your thing.
That's like trying to lead your girlfriend by just being shitty. Just like I just kind of be a little shitty to her. If she leaves, she leaves.
I can't fire the man right now. I mean, after the effort I just saw, the only post I had, only thing I can say positive about my team is the defense.
Yeah, it's the yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My defensive line is crazy. They can't get better, but I just like my presence up front. Gervon Dexter's going to be a superstar soon, man. His presence in the middle is being felt. Linebacker play got better when Hopper got in the game. Linebacker play is egregious. I don't get the development in that room either. We recruit well in that room.
I was going to ask you, who was the kid y'all got last year that was like a high recruit? It was like a 4-star kid.
Wingo,
yeah. Where's he at right now? Like,
man, he changed his position like from spring to fall to spring every year. He's been. I haven't seen them put him. They put him at a solid spot. I think he should just be buck. And just get out to the quarterback type situation. They're trying to play him at middle linebacker. It's too much thinking. He's never played linebacker before, so they haven't had a middle linebacker yet. We're still trying to play like what we playing: Moon, Ventura, Miller, like those. Right. Those still the old regime guys that we playing at linebacker. All these, but I like the way Tyrone Hopper looked when he got on the field. Like he down to put his face in traffic. First I've seen, I thought James Houston was that type of guy, but he transferred out. He's also playing good football right now. I think he's at Jackson State. He's playing real good ball. But
yeah, he's balling.
Yeah, he balling. Like he's gonna get drafted for sure. So shout out to that. But yeah, I just think the development at the linebacker position got to get better. What's I got? Stuart Reese said a lot of what I was saying. Offensive lineman, they asked him in the presser what he thought happened with the false starts and the miscommunication. He said lack of focus and lack of preparation. That pretty much says it all. You just can't go on the road anywhere in the SEC now. You're a top 10 team. Teams waking up for you. They bring Waka Flocka in the town, bro.
That's crazy.
You feel me? Like
Waka's going to the field.
That was supposed to be my green screen tonight, but I decided to pod from the living room. But yeah.
I appreciate your lack of preparation.
No, I can go in.
Larry Mullen.
I can go in there.
Like these people think they finna win. They're not bringing Waka Flocka in town because like they just want to throw a concert and have a good time. They think they can like win some shit. So like you gotta read the room, man. And like coach wise, all that shit comes from the top. The energy comes from the top. And you coach, somebody gotta be fired. The coach, the quarterback. And I don't know, that's another thing from a leadership standpoint. Offensively, I don't know. I mean, team wise as well, but I don't know who's that guy that's really snapping people into order because all them false starts, nobody, man. Like it's a lot of kumbaya.
They should have swung on each other.
Not only that, but I need a nice, give me a damn drive, put a damn drive together from a player. I need somebody with Grantham energy and one of them players. Like, yo, put a damn drive together. Come on. Like, tighten up. Like, somebody has some energy. To me, they just look flat that entire game. But from leadership standpoint, it's a lot to be desired. Emery's just not a rah-rah guy. You're not going to get that out of him. He's quiet. Interception or touchdown, he kind of has the same demeanor. That is what it is. I think we got a commitment tonight, actually.
Yeah, defensive lineman, defensive tackle.
I'm guessing. I knew we were supposed to get one.
You did.
Yeah, Jamari Lyons from Melbourne, 4-star kid.
Right. 4-star defensive tackle. Somebody else commitment is coming up soon, I think. What's
his name? Lyons?
Jamari Lyons, yeah.
L-Y. Yeah.
Lion. Okay. I was thinking about
the kid.
Daniel Lyons. That's what I was thinking about. That's not the same kid, huh?
No.
That's a good get. David Turner recruits well. All right. Like, I don't have no problem with my defensive line recruitment. Bringing in Jamari Lyon and also a guy like Leonard Taylor is going to be real good for this year.
Guy like who? I've been walked that back. I didn't want that back.
Yeah, this is a good get. Defensive line recruitment is doing what it do, man. I can't get excited about no recruitment right now. It's okay. I thought we needed a better football season than what we have, and we already got 2 losses. For us to like, Dan, this is when Dan Mullen recruits, in my opinion. When the football game is going, wins, having explosive offenses, like showing a product on the field, is his biggest recruiting tool. And right now, he got 2 losses. Very slim chance at winning the East. I don't foresee it happening. Georgia's not finna lose to 2 teams this year. They're looking like a good football team, so I don't foresee that happening. So I'm just not. My recruiting energy is not big. I don't have a lot of fucking news. I don't really want to talk about it. I'm just gonna keep it a buck with y'all. We'll probably finish higher than Miami for sure.
Wow,
I ain't saying much.
Yeah, I say way to move.
Our top 15 class, unless something crazy happens, we can figure out a way to get guys like Evan Stewart, which I don't think, because I think those guys like that are gonna be big NIL plays. I don't think those kids just finna choose a school. That's why they holding out a little bit. I think those gonna be like more business moves, man. I don't see us playing in that market either. So all the top kids, with the way business is moving, how a lot of these kids move, I don't think we finna be landing no 5-star stuff. So, what y'all feel about Jaleel Skinner?
Yeah, that's right. He commits his upcoming Friday, I believe.
He was ours. Screwed the pooch on that one.
Yeah, I think he was.
What happened? You don't want to go fight in the locker room?
You gotta have heart. You gotta have heart. We've been fighting in the locker room. That's tradition.
Right.
Y'all fight y'all locker room too. I seen the video.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah,
dump it out a little bit. Yeah.
Like CJ said, that's good football coaching off season. Yeah, get that shit off.
But during the regular season, that shit kind of funny.
Yeah, game 5.
But again, you're losing. Somebody need to fight somebody. Goddamn it.
But yeah, I don't know what Skinner. FSU was in the good position at one point too. I think that kind of faltered after his visit when just some circumstances that happened during the visit that made each party's part ways. So the FSU is definitely out of it. Like Larry understand, Miami is out of it. I think it's going to be Alabama that end up pulling Skinner. But to be honest with you, what has he done too much at IMG this year? Because of a couple games I saw, he hasn't really done anything. AJ Duffy's really been going to the kid from the Big Ten area at receiver on 2023 kid. I got to pull up his name, but he's been his number 1 target so far at IMG. And they got running backs galore at IMG, so I'm not really sure what Skinner's been doing too much season wise. But I don't want to make it seem like just because he's not coming to FSU, I'm not too high on the kid. Just being
because I think end of the day he's just still a physically gifted kid. You take him and you take the mold you already got and you just develop it more.
He's definitely a kid you take a chance on just off the raw abilities and, like you said, the length, the arm.
Frame, right?
It's just it's something you can't coach.
I think he's I think it's Bama, Texas close second, but I think Bama just with these kids nowadays, what they doing right now, I think that's just where it goes. Will he stay? We'll see. Be a character thing, I think, at that point. Let's see if you really want to go through the rigors and the development, because that one thing about it, that's a factory right now. So
and if you
they'll chew you up and spit you out, and then if you ain't ready for it, they'll just plug another one in. So but I think he'll go ahead and jump on that.
Yeah, I agree.
That goes back to my problem with our recruiting right now is, we put all our eggs in the basket. Okay, for instance. We could use a tight end this cycle. All right, who's number 2 on our board? I haven't a clue. We went for Skinner, and now it's we don't get Skinner. Whoops.
Many not running a nightclub, nigga. Like they just getting on yachts and shit, throwing parties, like clubs in the locker room and shit.
Man was getting ready for Live on Thursday, man. He was trying to get the bottle reservations taken care of. Them boys are already at the table.
I don't know. They ain't want to be out in the city right now, bro. He might catch a fade, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Man, ain't nobody mind finna touch no goddamn Manny Diaz for a lot of reasons. For a lot of reasons. That man's safe.
Which shall not be disclosed on the roll-up.
Like Ross said, man, he walking through the city like he can't be touched.
Yeah. Hey,
what said they got beef, but it can't be much.
Yeah. Ross said, I ain't the type you can just
kill. Always give you a line or two. Boy.
You got to get permission.
You got to get permission.
In that time. You know what I mean? I get that straightened out.
For sure.
But it is what it is. Good luck to Manny. Still my coach. Flip this thing around.
What were we favored for the Vanderbilt game? We're favored by 38 points.
Y'all ain't covering that.
At this point, I'm with you. Like, I ain't even argue with you.
That's a lot.
Like, I don't like that we covering either. Like, now what?
38 and a half.
Yeah.
38 and a half. Nah, we ain't covering that shit. No, fuck that. We covering that shit.
Yeah, I like it.
No, Vanderbilt is terrible.
No, they're bad. They're definitely bad.
Vanderbilt
I know
is
that
terrible.
Georgia beat them with 37-0.
The 40 points, though.
Bro, we should be able to score 100 on them people. Like, the type of talent we got.
You should have scored more against Kentucky. Until Dan showed me he got that cutthroat mentality. I got to take 38 points. Now I'm taking.
Nah, but he really ain't got prepared for Vanderbilt though. Like he did that shit a week too early. This is your vacation. You kind of chill week. You know what I'm saying? Prep for Georgia a little early week. He did that shit last week. You're not reading.
Vandy's like, I know we always joke about how bad they are, but yeah, they are actually that bad right now. Like I've seen them.
They were better on the Derek Mason because they had some stout defenses that were like cause you some problems. They ran the ball decent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So he can at least control the tempo. So
you're not gonna really blow them out like that on the Mason.
Right.
Y'all want to do a cover on that one instead of the winner? Because I mean, ain't nobody.
Yeah, we know nobody can do it. Yeah, let's do a cover. We definitely
cover or no cover.
All right, bet. Yeah, so I don't like y'all to cover.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
Bro, I'm telling y'all, we might just go 60 on these people.
Yeah, good. You might not.
I mean, obviously.
Got to see it to believe it.
Let's go get y'all. Go get up 30 and then go cruise.
Yeah,
that's true. He sat on a 3-point lead
at
halftime.
Y'all get up 30.
That man committed a football sin that you just can't survive off of, bro. Like I was like, what are we doing? I tweeted, what is this? In my house, I said, man, what the fuck is Dan doing right now? I thought we was playing big boy football. I was lied to.
Dan's schizophrenic, man. He like our program.
No, he don't trust my quarterback, and that's crazy, and that's on him. If you got a quarterback that you've been grooming for 3 years, and you don't trust him with 2 minutes on the clock and 3 timeouts, and you about to go in the locker room, they get the ball back after half. You're on the road. You need them points.
Okay. Well, so all right, we all picking Vandy. No, me and CJ picking Vandy to cover.
Come on, bro. I don't think y'all seen. Y'all need to go watch Vanderbilt play football.
Like I did watch him.
I think South Carolina scored like South Carolina. Somebody scored like 60 on them people too.
Yeah, every week's different. Y'all gonna be looking ahead.
You say the shit you say be obvious shit, bro. Like
right.
Old man wisdom. Every week is different. No shit.
Right. So don't tell me about what other people did. I don't give a shit what they did. What are you gonna do?
We're gonna do what everybody else been doing. Their ass, blow their ass out. That's my point. Every week's been different scores.
I got it.
All of shit's been blowouts.
All right, I'm gonna give you the score. I was gonna be 49 to 24.
Nah, there's no way.
You said that before.
I'm talking about that many points. Are you nuts?
They finna get loose on y'all, the boys. Y'all
sound crazy.
Hey, I see Vanderbilt.
You better have Jay Cutler come back and try to do some shit like that, bro.
Give me 41. Give me 41 and 10.
I remember Vanderbilt was up. It was up on y'all at the half, man. I had to pray. I knew God was good.
Yeah, I'm with you, Harlan. They covered down the tail end of the game. The backups get in.
Yeah, you're right. That's a possibility, but I just think we scored 60 on accident on these people because they trash.
You gonna keep
these people big trash, huh?
You gonna keep Emory and AR?
Hey, I ain't got no rebuttal for you. I wish I did, but at this point, bro, like this man's making me look crazy. So fuck him. Yeah, I can't do it. I don't know what I want to see. AR go out there and do what he do, but you know,
Got anything else in Gigerland?
he's shelving the big guns. A shout out to my man John Bostic, man. He bought on 22 homes, renting them out under market value to underprivileged people in underprivileged neighborhoods, man. Dope shit. Just wanted to shout that out, man.
Good shit.
561 boy. CJ, we talked about it on No Cap, but we didn't talk about it on here. We got to talk about it on the big show. The tweet from my man Earl Little that made his way to the timeline. Harley, you got it? Pop it up on the screen, Harley, if you got it.
Yeah.
CJ done got pressed. That boy push you up against the locker.
Right.
You gonna let him do that?
Oh no.
I got you, dog. Yeah, man. Man called me lame.
Let me send it to him.
I don't like nobody calling me.
I want to read it out. I don't want to misread anything at this point because Tia gonna record everything and make sure everything's documented correctly for the FBI, IRS, and CIA.
Because you might be lame for falling for a clip somebody sent you.
That's an option. That is
Just saying, might be like instead of
listening to the whole dynamic and the content of
try to figure out the whole story for yourself.
Context is key. So perhaps that was a little lame to get triggered by someone trying to trigger you. Because I'll be honest with you, Earl, you ain't pull that clip. Somebody sent you that. I'll say it. I mean, it what it is.
Yeah, you ain't listen to a 3.5 hour show and then take that one little 20 seconds out and because it was a full couple minutes on conversation about it. But do we have a tweet?
You got that tweet, man. People pulled up on you, man. Like you ain't got that tweet in you.
Nah, I seen that shit in.
Kevin moving. What?
And rolled over. Y'all know that that Daffy Duck gift where he look over his shoulder. Donald Duck, he look over his shoulder and roll back over.
Pull that bitch back over. I ain't lying, but that's my life, boy.
I got it right here. Oh, you just put it in, okay?
Bro, I was at the Kush house. I'm over there doing some work. My phone started dinging like a motherfucker. I'm like, what the fuck going on, man? Homeboy called me. You ain't on Twitter. They ain't coming at your boy CJ, man. Earl Little on. I'm like, what?
All right, you got it. Y'all want me to read? You got it.
Yeah, go ahead, man. That's too small for my eyes, brother.
All right, it says.
Yeah, I can't see that either.
Where do you brothers get your info from? This the 2-time y'all reporting BS. We had a great weekend in Tally.
Reporters.
We had a great weekend in Tally, and not one time did I speak to a reporter. Bro, y'all have to do better. You could have hit me up in my DM and asked. I guess this is what y'all do for clickbait and ratings. You cats lame for this. Why would I want to attempt to take food off another brother's table or any man? So that's what he said. Well, first off,
you lied about saying you didn't talk to no reporter because Ivan's literally just said just talking with him and his father on Tuesday, following up from the visit. So that's a lie. First off,
or take that pressure to Ivan's then.
Right, exactly. Who the one who put that information out? But I guess the preface
nobody ain't pulling up on them boys like they pull up on them boys like that little boy. Pull up on us. We vibing, man. We good vibing.
Pull up on Rick Ross and Trick Daddy like that.
But no,
I'm pulling up on you.
I should have put the actual quote from Ivan's on the show, and then went ahead and went off my opinion from there.
Right.
But yeah,
it's opinion based. I mean, it's a lot of innuendos in what was reported. Do we have the spot? I want to read. I don't want to just misquote shit.
Yeah, I got it right here.
We should have been more prepared. Okay, read Ivan's thing.
Yeah, so Andrew Ivins had posted on September 29th, like I said, following his visit, just talking with him and his father. This is a direct quote. Just talking with him and his father on Tuesday. I think the two really liked it. Randy Shannon is very, very involved. It would be interested to see. I would be interested to see, what would happen if he were moved to an on-field position full time. Not saying that swings things in FSU's favor, but it could help a lot. So
that's a lot of innuendos there.
Right. So read what you want out of that. Now, me as far as my fuck up, I probably should have read this prior to going into my opinion and then go from there. But this is literally what it came from, and what I said was shit. Like I said, you got the how can I put this? You got the politically correct answer, in which what Ivans put out, and then I got my interpretation from the barbershop talk, so to speak, and how I read it in regards to, hey man, if you were to be on staff,
why even mention Randy Shannon getting a job on the field?
In the first place?
Like, what does that come from with anything? You just
threw
that out there.
You should just say they have a good relationship with Randy Shannon. Just simple as that. Randy Shannon and the staff have a good relationship.
That is random. Like a possible position on the field if that was to happen. Like, come at him with like that wordplay, because
no one's being fired. No one's being fired. There's no positions available. There's preface of people possibly being fired or whatever. But to say that specifically, it has to be coming from somewhere.
And what brother would he be taking food from? Is the coach that was out? I'm assuming that's what he was thinking, because he subbed in to coach the DBs at that point in time. And if you listen to the pod again, I'm not even really comfortable with him being a DB coach. I just said if a move for Fuller happens, and
it's opinions. That's
right. Yeah,
like nobody can be lame for having an opinion about like innuendo reporting that's going on. Like we talk about college football and stuff around it. We ain't trying to take no food off nobody's table. We vibing.
Right.
But
that's juice.
Right. I mean, we've been cooking around here. Like,
I mean, something. Pull up, Earl. Hey, send this clip. Pull up, Earl. Let's chat, man.
Yeah, we just hanging out, man. It's good vibes over here, man. All love. I told him on Twitter. I responded, man. All love, man. We just vibing over here. Provide some
I'm a Canes fan, bro. You know what I mean? It's all love.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, ain't no pressure at all. Like I said, I called your son the best corner in the state by far. Shit, still standing by that. Feel like the kid is an outstanding player, but just going off what Ivans put in there, that's what we took it as. Again, on my part, I could have read the actual quote from him prior and then went into my opinion. That's pretty much it. That's literally the only difference I would make in regards to the situation.
Welcome to the big show, kid.
Definitely.
Yeah, bro. Now you see how I go down, man. Wilder got caught, all type of shit. People like, oh, Silk got soft. No, man. Like, people want to pull up on you for real. Niggas be defensive tackles and shit. So,
right.
You know what I'm saying? And like, cause it be opinion based, and sometimes we get passionate. It don't be like, I don't know, disrespect or nothing like that, man. So
it's the game. Criticism comes with the game.
Right.
And most athletes do have a thicker skin because they understand it, but some don't, and it gets a little out of pocket. Family members, friends.
No, they have thick skin on their timeline, but they jump in your DM, tell you, hey, nigga.
Right. Chill out with all
spicy.
That. Yeah. I mean, hey, I get it. It's your name, and you do get to defend it. That's absolutely fair, because I carry that same energy. But the thing is with me is, if you say, for instance, right, you want to criticize me about the job that I do on this show, that's cool. I really don't care nothing about that. Now, if you want to criticize the way I do this show and then bring my mother into it, now we got an issue. Yeah, now we got an issue, because, bro, we could say, hey, you suck, and blah blah blah. That's fine. That show, you welcome to that opinion. No pressure. Now talk about my mom, talk about my girl, talk about my family. Now it's different, because we don't need to do none of that. So I get it. It come with the territory. It's what it is.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, like I said, this shit ain't really rub. I mean,
it didn't take off. It wasn't nothing that went viral and we looked crazy. Like, everybody was just like, oh yeah, it ain't that deep.
Even though that was probably the initial intention. You feel me? But that's the difference.
Shame on thee who sent Earl that clip, trying to cause dissension amongst
Larry. Who you think you keep hitting on?
I mean, they know who they are.
We don't want to guess on no more innuendos, bro. Like, what you trying to say?
I don't exactly, and I don't want to guess now. I just want to say shame on whoever sent that clip to cause more dissension amongst black men. We're trying to build something powerful over here. You know what I mean? So don't make it like we were trying to tear down anybody. It was never about tearing down a single person.
Right.
If anything, it was about uplifting perhaps another brother. He would get another opportunity, Shannon, to get back on the field. So, I mean, who's to say because he comes on the field that the other guy has to leave the field? They shuffle positions all the time. That's not.
We just kicking shit. People got to realize.
Yeah, like what are you even talking about? People constantly get moved around to fill voids. People get promoted. People decide to go to a different program.
Right.
It's a fluid system.
And if you do get fired, people getting paid money for getting fired.
Like getting fired, right? And you pick right back up. It's a game. Now, one thing we all kind of know in this football game is it's a revolving door of guys that continue to recycle through different programs. You know, you may
Randy ain't missed a check yet.
Right, exactly. It's like, yeah, when Randy ain't got paid. You kidding me? Right. When are some of these guys that you would think, you know, they failed here?
One thing Randy gonna do is find his way on that damn field. So if he around, you just wait on it.
Yeah, let me tell you this much.
I can promise you that, bro.
We can talk all this Manny talk we want. If Manny get fired, he gonna get rehired. That's a fact. Manny Diaz.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Randy Shannon about to get rehired.
No.
I was like, what the fuck going on?
No, Manny. Let's say in the world where Manny Diaz is fired, he will become a defensive coordinator for someone else. That's just the way this game works. It takes a while to break in, but once you break in,
you're in.
You just may go here, you may go there, but once you in the fraternity, you going somewhere. Yeah, you going somewhere. So, anyways, I'm glad we did get an opportunity to address that. No malice intended at all. Wasn't trying to, you know, blow up the spot. Just giving an opinion based on a little quote. Sorry for mishandling the quote.
Or you want to pull up with the fellas and kick it, man. Talk about your Miami days and talk about Earl Jr.'s recruitment. Let's do it.
Yeah, we kicking it, man. We vibing. All love over here, dog. You know what I'm saying? We here to uplift everybody platforms, kick some shit, do something different, bro. But ain't no hatred. Ain't nobody trying to tear nobody down. And we not reporters.
Nah.
That sounds professional as shit.
Right?
All right, let's get into the top 25 news, national news. Shout out to the great folks at Brunt Insurance and Financial Services. Anything you need insured from the Panhandle to the Keys, give my man Greg a call, 954-589-2204, or visit bruntinsurance.com. Home, car, boat, motorcycle, life insurance, renter's insurance, business insurance. Anything that you may need insured, give my man Greg a call, 954-589-2204. and bruntinsurance.com. Big coverage.
Big. Mario blew it.
Yeah, they blew it.
That's the scariest thing about Mario to me, because Oregon always do that. But I still take him. Don't get me wrong.
That's the best way to start this segment. Mario blew it.
Mario blew it.
A lot of people blew it. It's a lot of opportunity. We blew it too. Like a lot of top 10 teams lost this week. It's a land of opportunity. We dropping the bag in a lot of departments, but that's a good way to start. Mario definitely blew it, but I don't even think he's still out of it. He still got a shot.
Nah, just because, like I said, a lot of teams blew it, so it's still that opportunity window. It's going to be a lot of one-loss teams at the end of the season.
Oklahoma blew it too.
They always do. They itching to it.
I think Oklahoma and possibly Georgia, Alabama could be the only, and maybe Ohio State.
I just see Oklahoma dropping one.
No, I'm saying I'm just saying possibly. I can see them dropping one, but as far as the most realistic options to finish undefeated, will probably be Oklahoma and Georgia or Alabama, because I think Iowa, Big Ten kind of eat itself when they run up against Ohio State's, Penn State's, those type of deals. Penn State and Ohio State both 3 and 4 in the rankings, and both of them undefeated. So they're kind of eating themselves in regards to losing in regards to being the last unbeaten team. So those are only possible 3 teams I feel like they could be undefeated going into the playoffs. So you're right. Oregon still has a chance if they win out.
Well, didn't Ohio State QB went down though, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. Double check that. I believe, I think their starting quarterback went down. So that would kind of
that could be.
That may lead them. I mean, usually they're kind of stocked at quarterback, but I think they're a little bit. I think the cupboard's a little bit bare right now, as far as the overall talent, because they may have to go to that kid is he even there yet? Ewers? Is he next year? Ewers?
No, he reported, I think. I know he stopped playing, but I don't know if he's coming in the winter or what. I think he's on campus though.
Okay.
right?
I don't think. Yeah, I think he's okay, but I don't think he's eligible to. He skipped? Then he's already. Yeah,
he enrolled. I think he enrolled. I'm pretty sure yours. However you say that shit.
Yeah, yours. I think it's yours.
They say Stroud he had shoulder. She's been playing through his shoulder pain. Is all I'm able to look up. I don't see anything as far as.
You say he's gonna be ready to come back versus Rutgers. Expected to return versus Rutgers. So okay, he took a shot. Okay, I thought it might have been worse than that. So that's good news for them. And, they may be able to pull through and kind of hold on to the rest of the schedule. What did we have any other good little upsets this week? Any other losses?
And
Notre Dame finally got clipped.
Oh yeah, since he took it. Well, hell, that wasn't even no upset though. They was underdogs at home.
I think since he was favored.
They were
upset, but they got clipped.
That was a big test for Cincy in regards to getting to the playoffs. That helped them out a lot.
Cincy looked for real.
Yeah. So my bad. That could be 4 teams. 4 teams that could be possibly undefeated. Got those Cincinnati in there as well. Ole Miss at 17, man. Like I told y'all on No Cap Sunday, man. I feel like they was just overhyped, man. The 3 wins they had was against Tulane, Austin Peay, and Louisville. No way in hell they should have been 12. And Bama had them down 42-7 at one point in that game, man. So I feel like 17 is still high for them.
Oregon loss is egregious now that you really look at it, because that Stanford team is they haven't looked good this fall.
Yeah. They'll get you every time. UCLA dropped to UCLA fell.
That's crazy that Mario, like, that scares me when guys like that play like down to talent. Like, and the great ones don't do that.
Right. They don't play down
to talent. Like, they go and smoke lesser talented teams.
Right.
You're trying to make a championship run. Like,
which is why I have been high on Georgia for the first time in a very long time, is I do feel like they're just not playing games right now. Like, look, you can't fuck with us and we're not going to play like you can. Let's get you out the way. We're on the way to go do something big.
Yeah, I ain't trying to give you no type of false hopes. You'll know who you are, and you're going to know who we are.
Who we are, right? And that's big, though, because that is what happens in so many games. When I've watched, you look at the Michigan State game with us, I feel like we still more talented, but you let them hang around, then eventually they say, man, we can win this shit, and they do it.
Yeah.
It's important to leave a stamp on them, so you can't fumble those opportunities. With the
Killer Flower the Sledgehammer. Oh, and Clemson, they fell out of the top 25 for the first time since 2014.
They dropped them boys out.
Yeah, they are
losing it, man.
That's wild.
They are completely first time since 2014
Man, great question, dog. I forgot.
What about Iowa though? How we
I was looking solid.
I think
I was looking like a real solid team, bro. Like they're probably
real tough defense. Their pass defense is fucking amazing. Like they play real disciplined football, and their offensive line is good. Like they got the recipe to be a good football team. They're gonna be tough to beat.
They got a lot of like 26-year-old men on 6-year senior type vibes.
Program guys.
Yeah, man. Lunch pill guys. All of them probably married with 3 kids and shit. Got mortgage.
Men with responsibilities is different, man.
Yeah. It wasn't hour, man.
Yeah, they go home every night. Yeah, they got time to party.
Shit. Matter of fact, when we speaking of the top this will get into our pick segment later, but Iowa and Penn State play this weekend.
Whoa, that's a good one.
Yeah, 3 versus number 4.
That's a good one.
Like I said, the unbeaten teams in the Big Ten.
Football. I think it's a good slate of games this weekend, bro. When you look at it on paper, I ain't got no plans. Are we out of top 25? No, there's a couple more things I want to talk about in top 25.
Go ahead. I just want to make. I didn't know if it was transition. I know.
We ain't there yet.
Fresno State dropped. They was 18. They fell to Hawaii 27-24, and also UCLA took Arizona State out. Arizona State took UCLA out 42-23. So those are some other top teams that fell. Top 25 that fell took losses this week.
Coastal Carolina sitting at 15 with 5-0, man. So watch out for them. They could be
Caldwell.
You think they go undefeated? They get a shot in the playoffs?
No, sir.
No, I think I think Cincinnati will get that G5 spot. But again, like if Cincinnati drop, then shit, it'll be interesting. But their schedule just too weak, man. They haven't out of the P5 teams. They you got to have some type of P5 wins or P5 games that you play to kind of strengthen your argument for the playoffs. Now the P5 teams they played Kansas and shit. That was it. Just Kansas.
Kansas Kansas ass, but yeah.
They beat the shit out of Kansas. But yeah, that's the only P5 team they have on the schedule. So yeah, it'll be good as far as ranking wise. They get a good bowl game, but as far as the playoffs, you gotta go the Cincinnati route and throw Notre Dame on the schedule and throw some like BYU. They played BYU last year and beat them. So teams like that, you got to throw on the schedule and win.
And nigga Lane, my bad. my man Lane, I be getting comfortable. My man Lane Kiffin, I be getting comfortable.
Good. You bother me.
My man Lane Kiffin was talking real spicy, dropping mics at the end of the game.
Fucking popcorn ready. He always doing some
right. He got smoked.
Ooh.
Like Saban came out with all guns blazing. Smoked this man from goal. He was doing all type of emotional calls going on fourth downs. He called an emotional game, and he got smoked. Matt Corral looked like a janitor. He did
and
not
that's the
look
thing
like
with
a
old
best
man,
quarterback in the SEC.
That's the thing with Kiffin, though. Kiffin, he'll that's what people be concerned about when it comes to Kiffin and hire him, so to speak. It be those little issues like that,
right.
Like, bro, you ain't did shit to act like that. And I told you, Tulane, Austin Peay, and
Bro,
Louisville.
I don't know why the last person I'm gonna talk shit to is Nick Saban. Nick Saban came in with like, we finna blow these people the fuck out. Bama been looking a little shaky all year. This is the strongest Bama has ever looked. They look for show, and they had the popcorn with the elephant. Shut them boys is disrespectful.
Yeah, like Smoke said, he's great at acting like he wants to beat Saban.
Yeah, he just need to tweet at Saban. But when it comes time to call the plays and do what it do to be Nick Saban, he just ain't got it, bro. And I don't like coaches. Like he called games with too much emotions. Like it was ego involved in a lot of that shit. And that shit could be detriment to your team, bro. You gotta give your team a chance and not be going for random fourth downs, bro.
Yeah.
Was the mic drop before the game?
No, it was after the game before.
Oh, okay. Because I saw that
when he
clip
finished the game before, he's like,
big boy. I was like, how the hell did they get the popcorn? Oh man.
Oh yeah, he been gave them
That's
boys
elite trolling. I like that, man.
He been gave them the ammo.
Way to go, Bama. I was wondering,
he been alluding to that game for a little minute, man.
I thought that was Photoshop. The Big Al and the popcorn.
Oh no.
I
didn't know he actually
they heard all that with
popcorn.
Yeah, some rich dude was like, yeah, let's get Big Al a popcorn, man. Teach that Lane a lesson.
Hey man, listen. Lane saying, look, best chance I got to get these kids to believe we can do this shit. You know. I wasn't able to watch that because I was at the
whole lot of Tarzan talk. They got out there looking like Jane, man. They just didn't look like they belong on the same field as them people.
Nah, because they're getting it. I told you, man, like that hype was, this hype is crazy, man. Even last year, Ole Miss scored a lot of damn points, but the defense was atrocious. That shit was like one of the worst defenses in the country. We had a bad defense last year, and their shit was worse than ours. So
how y'all feel about Matt Corral as a pro prospect?
I think Matt gonna be good, man.
Yeah,
I think Matt can be good.
You know who you're.
I do think this is a weak quarterback class overall in general though, and there's gonna be a lot of
little Greer vibes from him.
Greer, I was gonna go Kelly, the other Ole Miss QB.
Oh, Chad Kelly,
Jim Kelly, nephew.
The Chad Kelly, like he was terrible.
Nah, he was solid at Ole Miss though. Yeah, did some numbers and did some things. You know, he had an attitude.
We're talking about like going like as a pro prospect.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Right. So I'm saying,
you think
give me a little bit of that.
I think Matt would probably be a mid round. He probably like a mid round talent.
Yeah. So you think he projects?
I think he's a good prospect.
I like Matt Corral.
I don't think. Yeah, I'm not saying I don't dislike him. I just wouldn't want him as my quarterback. I think he's gonna get drafted high. He's gonna grade good. He's
Yeah,
untouched.
I just think it's just real low as far as this class. Like the talent is
Right.
real low, so it's gonna be a lot of overreaching for quarterbacks because you always
Right.
gotta get a quarterback.
They always do that though. Yeah.
Right.
You're right.
He is gonna have, they have the off the field smoke about him, so there will be some off the field stuff. So I think he's like a mid rounder. But he's gonna be a commodity. I just don't know if I want him to be on my team. I don't think he has a bad skill set, but just I'm not really sold on him.
Well, you already got a quarterback.
Who,
you
me?
got T-Law, so you all right. Pro wise.
Oh man, we got Urban on the docket. We got move along, bro. Like we vibe. It's heavy. We 2 hours in.
Yeah, we got.
We got to talk 25 talk. Bush Davis is retiring though. Want to throw that throw that out there. Legendary Bush Davis, the king of Dade County, FIU legend, snatching chains out here, man.
Yeah, faking cramps. I like it, Bush. Do what you got to do, baby.
Hey, man. Somebody got to coach.
If you ain't
cheating, win.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, right?
That ain't cheating.
Cheating like shit. You gonna tell them boy to lay down?
Kentucky was doing that on us, man. I can't use that as an excuse. No, it's not, man.
Cheating. I don't mean you got to lose. It's cheating.
You have those same capabilities.
But why would
shout out to
do
Bush though, man?
Bush League.
Fucking
Bush League.
We're not gonna turn this
Speaking
into
of Bush
like
League,
tit shit with you, Larry. It's not about you. It's about Bush. I know you're trying to hate on him because he beat the shit out of y'all, but you gotta give
the shit out of us. I ain't got no. He didn't beat the shit out of
Bush, the only coach to win at Miami, win against Miami and for Miami.
Go, king of the city.
All right, I got all the love for Bush.
Bush good everywhere in Miami.
Everywhere.
Right.
That's the only person that can snatch Manny Chain for real. I say he was like man, a made man, but Bush damn sure could take his lunch money.
No, man.
That's Bush time.
Better leave Manuel alone.
Shout out to Bush though for real, man, because the way he rebuilt Miami, man, and some shit you probably won't ever see is just the creativity he did to get those guys in, man. Shout out to Bush. That shit was amazing.
Right. Yeah, and now in hindsight, let's have this conversation. Hindsight, Butch wanted this job that y'all gave Manny.
You take Butch, man, hell yeah, man. You
gotta take Butch
every time. But one thing
about hindsight, you gotta take Butch, Larry.
Hell yeah, ain't no way in hell you can tell me right now you'll still pick Manny.
Keep it real. He beat y'all and all, so keep it. But hindsight, tell me you don't take everything we know right now.
Right, you gotta take Butch again.
Butch
over Manny.
Yeah, like rehire right now.
I guess over Manny, but saying over Manny ain't saying much. So
no, it's saying like y'all should have gave Bush the job, bro.
Who was y'all real board though at that point in time?
It wasn't no board.
It was Luke.
What the damn board?
The Rock, right?
Ed Reed.
He called Manny the same day.
What the hell? They fighting in the locker room. Where's Ed Reed?
Okay,
Ice Harris babysit all this shit. What
was Ice Harris on the board too?
Ice.
Yeah, Ice was definitely on the board. But yeah, that's a good ass point. There, you say Ed was supposed to be the damn babysitter. How you letting the fight is going on, man? Ed probably, yeah, you probably told them motherfuckers to fight.
Y'all might whip something. Shit, you ain't whooping no ass.
Hey, he was probably whoever. Yeah, man, go swing on that motherfucker.
He probably was the veteran DB that they was talking about.
He was the veteran DB.
Yeah, Barry didn't give us no names. Barry just gave us positions.
Man. He walked over the man.
Ed probably walked over there and swung on one of them. Why can't none of y'all motherfuckers whoop me? That probably what he told me.
Barry ain't give us a name. They ain't give Barry no name. Barry don't hold back shit.
Yeah, he don't.
He didn't give us no name though. He gave
because they
gave
gave
us
him
positions.
Yeah,
he gave us positions.
Why y'all leak that out? Let's talk about that too. Y'all shit is them your peoples. You know, you got a job.
I think he was there. I think Barry was there.
Nah, he just wanted to just like act like he ain't a part of the regime and shit.
No, I think Barry was actually there. I think he said something in the article like it's rare that coaches get reporters get a glimpse of these practices and stuff like that. So I think he actually was.
So Barry been a good guy. He ain't put no name.
Yeah, like he left the names out to be like, I won't go that far. So therefore, we can come back again.
Yeah, Barry.
If I get a name,
he could have really made it interesting.
Right. If I get a name,
I know we're gonna hear when Manny get fired. We'll know who all did everything.
Oh yeah, all that shit.
We're gonna revisit all this shit.
Yeah, it's gonna
be when all the stories come out. We're gonna find out where Gervon got suspended for real. He slapped the fire one of the coaches.
You ain't lying though, man. Like once the motherfucker get fired, bro, that's when the real truth started to come out.
Yeah, you get all the stories then, bro. My favorite time to pod after a new a staff got fired.
Yeah, you get all the takes.
Speaking of Bush League, what you doing, Herb?
Herb, man, shout out to Urban Meyer, man.
Bush League, baby.
Yeah, bro. What the fuck is?
My man didn't get back on the plane.
Trying to get fired, man. I think that's exactly what it is. You go back to those comments when he was saying,
like the kids say, if you want to get fired, just say that.
Just say that.
Just
who is this? He keeps flirting with me.
Look at bro.
No. She posted that. The woman posted that.
Yeah.
Oh, get the fuck out. That's crazy.
That's how I know.
But yeah, if you go back a couple weeks ago when he was like playing,
lick a win, Larry.
Yeah.
His eyes though, man.
That boy
had some lusty nights like that. Look at him.
That boy gone.
Right, that boy got
shit
that
on. Shit. And look at the shirt he got on.
How you act like you in
Ohio?
Ohio.
He got an Ohio State shirt on.
That's the Ohio guy right there. What are you talking about?
That's right. They were in Ohio, man. For the game. That was in Ohio. Man, this motherfucker wild.
Yeah, he didn't get back on the plane.
Shit.
But yeah, like 3 weeks ago, he said that playing in the NFL is like playing Alabama every week. I feel like at that point,
that was a sign. Oh, hold on. I got a whole. My dog got a whole lap dance in there.
And he was getting some feels in.
Nice little groove. Yeah, he was doing his thing, bro. He's like a whole perv. Well, you guys, I really don't give a shit. Like we ain't have a pastor or a reverend.
Oh yeah, it's just the optics of it.
Did y'all?
He didn't get back on the plane, which is egregious. You gotta fly back with your guys.
I live here, and we off. I'll catch y'all in a couple days. I'm finna get some of these Columbus studies.
He got to be mad when Con didn't fire him. But let me pull up. I got a list of the egregious shit he's done. Like he's got to be trying to get fired.
Did you see? While you looking at that real quick, did you see that they pulled up a tweet from his wife saying, "At home with the kiddos"?
Oh shit!
I think she in on it too. She ready to get out of fucking Jacksonville. Hey man, get me out of this motherfucker.
No. She said
USC is looking for a coach.
Right. I want to go to LA.
She said,
"Get me to LA."
She was like, he deserves this, right? Like, I'm home to take care of the kids.
Black man hit the mosquitoes. Get me out of this.
I can't function in this shit. What the fuck? That whole voice changed, boy. Everything went out the window once that goddamn fly hit his
Oh, man.
Fuck this country ass city.
Get me out of this country ass shit.
Right.
That was up the street from me, actually, like 2 hours away in Augusta. But
really, man, that shit.
The team getting better every week. To be real with you, you know, what I'm saying? I don't expect no miracles. They are getting better every week, but like he just makes some crazy decisions. Like okay, beginning of this shit, he hired Chris Doyle, right? Who was accused of making racist comments and belittling players and shit for Iowa. Yeah, he hired him. Okay, I'm just saying, keep going. They got on the list, signed Tim Tebow as a quarterback.
Shit.
That is fireable. That's why
tight end. I'm sorry, as a tight end.
Either way, it don't matter.
Signed Tebow as a tight end.
Yeah, that shit was crazy, bro.
Yeah, you gotta go.
All right. Drafted a running back in the first round despite already having James Robinson on the roster.
Yep.
Openly admitted that he was hoping to draft Kadarius Toney with the pick they used Travis Etienne on.
And the motherfucker drafted Tyson Campbell too. Don't forget that.
Yeah, I got more. Come on. Told reporters that they cut players due to vaccine status. NFL Players Association opened an investigation on that whole thing with the Jaguars. He had an open competition for starting quarterback between Trevor Lawrence and Gardner Minshew. Minshew was traded a few weeks later, but spilled valuable first-time team reps on Lawrence on that battle. Traded away last year's number 9 overall pick. Team starts 0-4. Then traveled with team after the week 4 loss to Cincinnati. The viral videos, owner release statement that Meyer must regain our trust. Bro, that's your head coach. And you don't trust him is what you just said. I know, like people trying to slick talk you. I'm smart. You just say I don't trust my coach.
Shaq,
he's got to regain our trust. What?
What the fuck he doing?
Huh?
Shad Khan, his name Khan.
I could have told you that when I seen his mustache.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, anybody that did that on purpose ain't serious about nothing. You can't take shit serious and look at that in the mirror and be like, I'm about to go to a meeting. And then I let's say I gotta sit in the meeting with this
Yeah, rich as fuck, Larry. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know exactly, but then like I gotta
figure it out. But that mustache is egregious.
It's crazy. I gotta go in this meeting with him and not laugh at that mustache and like not stare at it and not call them like Mario Brothers and shit like that. Like that's tough, man. You're asking a lot of me.
Okay, let's get this Urban Meyer takeoff. Obviously, what's more egregious to me is not get on the plane with the players. Like they gotta fire this guy. I don't know how the Jaguars not move on. I understand, like, it's just the optics, and I don't think he gets it. That Bama comment to me was crazy. Like, I think he's a little shocked at like the culture of the NFL. It don't seem like a smooth fit.
And they probably got called to fire him too, in which they could hold some money back.
I mean,
do you think because they ain't got to fire him? Urban don't give a shit about none of this shit.
No, clearly. I mean, when you in a bar getting wasted after you let your team leave, you let the team leave. You stayed back, kicked it.
We should have won that game. Like, we should have won that game, bro. Like,
yeah, true indeed. But
I got over that pain by watching Miami lose, but we gave that shit away. I was talking Super Bowl, like just random Jaguar, like crazy shit. I was bored.
Better than that. I mean, that was your all-season lives. Yeah, something to do. Fuck it. But yeah, I mean, it's clear as day Urban don't give a shit. He honestly just took a payday.
Do you think he still has this job, or do you think he take the USC job? What y'all think happens?
If USC come calling, he gone. He is out.
They reach out to him.
He gone.
Yeah,
he gone.
There's no way USC don't reach out. Why? Like, how not?
Because right now he just look like he's a stinky little
turd. It
right
don't
now.
matter. You hire him on a recruit. This is different than the NFL. That's why he's a fish out of water, because he don't have a lot of control. I can just go sweet talk a bunch of players here and get and boost this thing up real quick. It's not the same. Yeah, but if he gets back on a college campus like USC, bro, like he getting the band back together. He finding the boosters with the money. He finna compete with Oregon. He finna talk big shit to Oregon. It's gonna be a party.
Yeah.
For sure, dog.
Listen, somebody asked me to.
I don't think they do it because of optics, but I think he hoping they call. But I think it would be a good move for SC because we know what Urban do on the college campus, man.
Right. That's it. You kind of took the words out of my mouth. Right. Somebody said, "Would you take Urban at Miami?" I said, "Well, absolutely, but I'm desperate." So I know
I'm not that desperate. Not take him. Who's going to turn on Urban Meyer? Like, I take whatever the ills come with it right now. I want to see
y'all would turn them down right now.
No, they would. Right. But I ain't in charge. I'm just asking what I would do.
If you flip those scenarios, it'll probably be better for both, because I think London will probably be better suited for the Jags and run NFL organization.
It might be.
No, that guy can't work with millionaire.
Because he's smarter than them. Yeah.
I think that's the reason why. I think
but you ain't richer than me.
It's different. It's different. It's different. You gotta be able to mesh in that locker room and be one of them guys, man. It's just a little different NFL wise. I don't think he can mesh and coach grown rich people.
Yeah, that could be an issue.
I mean, the college kids are grown too, but it's just a different dynamic. And that dynamic will start to change now too when these boys start getting this change in their pocket.
Yeah. Shame on that woman who posted that picture to begin with. I don't like her for that. Who is this? He keeps flirting with me. First off, if he wasn't nobody, you wouldn't have posted that. Who says that? When some random old dude pulls up on you.
Right. Go take a picture.
He's flirting with me.
I like it.
Yeah, I like how you caught that, man, because she definitely set that bullshit up, man. Like, you know exactly what the dude is. You're not doing that on the regular basis.
You knew just who that was. And that's why
you did.
That's all. I mean, yeah.
On the flip end, that motherfucker
man.
Urban knew exactly what the situation was too. Going out in public, he knew the end result of it.
Fuck.
That's crazy to me that you Urban Meyer in an Ohio bar just getting drunk while they're not getting lap dances and shit.
That shit look like Texas Roadhouse.
Bro, that's crazy to me that like he didn't think like somebody gonna record this.
And he was getting handfuls.
Obviously, he didn't care because he had to know what was up.
That's the key, yeah, and that's why I think, yeah, he really is.
He want to get fired. He's surprised.
He said, "I'm not resigning." Right? He came out and said he's not resigning because he probably, if he resigned, he gonna leave money on the table. Right. So he came out and said, "Oh, I ain't quitting, motherfucker. You can fire me." Yeah. Or USC can come give me this bread, but I ain't gonna walk away from this money. You gotta deal with me,
man. So he gotta regain our trust. It's like a crackhead uncle that's stole the VCR stuff, man. Like, bro, he's running your franchise, fam. Like, what do you mean you don't trust him? He's running your shit.
Yeah.
$500 million fucking business, and you talking about you kind of trust him or don't trust him. That's crazy to me. But
earn the trust back. Like you don't, you like you said, there's ways you put in that motherfucker clearly don't trust him.
Let's do the picks. We gotta do the picks real quick. I know we jumped around a little bit, but let's do the picks. We gotta get the ad read in. We almost 2.5 hours. I know the fans love this shit, but I had a long day.
My neighbor hates it.
Right. But no, definitely, man.
So walls you got, my nigga. Like, I'm getting too comfortable.
This is funny.
We gotta get too comfortable. What?
Because he lives upstairs. So like. I was like, bro, I know I'm loud, but kiss my ass. But go ahead. Yeah, he ain't used to. He old. Fuck him. Fuck you. I don't got to be quiet at 10 p.m. Go ahead, bro.
Yes, sir. Let's go ahead, man. Prize Picks. Prize Picks is the easy way to play daily fantasy. It's daily fantasy simplified. It's just you versus projected numbers. You can choose from yards, TDs, fantasy points, total points, and much more. You can also pick from football, MMA, boxing, and soccer. Download Prize Picks right now, and they will match your deposit 100% up to $100. So again, if you download Prize Picks right now, they will match your deposit 100% up to $100. Use the promo code RollUp. Prize Picks, baby. And shout out to Prize Picks, man. But I want to bring attention to our Virginia homeboy from last week, man. He sold me a dream on a tight end, man. I added the tight end on my Prize Picks, and that fool didn't even play. It was like 4 catches for 40 yards or something like that. Oh, let me jump on that real quick. That motherfucker didn't suit up.
I did the same shit.
Yeah, he was right on a lot of shit, but he's wrong on that, the money shit, right?
Yeah, for real. The money shit was wrong on. But no, definitely shout out to Prize Picks though, man. That shit is legit. I love it. They want a little bit of money off of it. I ain't on Harlan's level yet, but maybe if that tight end would have played, I would have been. But yeah, definitely download it and go ahead and get that 100% matching on $100.
Harlan, where you at with it, man? You still bringing that bread over there?
Yeah, I need my man Corey Seager for the Dodgers get one more hit tonight. My $5 bet will hit for 50.
You calling baseball with it?
Yeah, so
I've been playing every night too.
Everybody be hoping for Corey Seager to get one more hit. But I'll give y'all
shit up. I see what's going on. I'm cranking it up. I haven't been gambling at all, playing that type of stuff. But since I ain't got much to play for this fall, I can start becoming a degenerate. Gambling shit. Why not? How much you up now, Harlan?
Some of my buddies be betting on damn video games on Prize Picks. It's crazy.
Wow, that's crazy.
So,
y'all do that? Y'all do the betting video game stuff?
I just been sticking with stats.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, would y'all be into that shit though?
Oh hell no.
If I can make some money, I mean,
and video games like tournament type shit.
Hell, I made money betting on.
I can get a sponsorship with something like that if we will talk about that shit off air.
Yeah, I was about to say
there's a potential like we could do some shit, but I ain't know people into that shit. But anywho, Harlan, where you at with it?
Love games. They definitely been on that type of shit.
All right, so I'll update you on the picks from last week. All y'all missed UF. Larion and Silk both picked Syracuse, so I took an L on that one. CJ picked FSU. CJ and Silk both picked UVA. Larion picked Miami. All y'all got Iowa. Silk's the only one that missed out on the UGA pick. CJ's the only one that missed on.
Yeah, Homer shit got me, bro. Homer Simpson shit, bro. I have blockers on.
Silk was the only one that picked Ole Miss, and then Larion was the only one to pick Boston College. So the updated numbers, CJ killed it again. He is at 18 and 13, and Larion and Silk are both at 16 and 15. So CJ's got
swing. What a swing.
We're in the hunt. He only up 2 games, ain't he?
Yeah, but he was in the slumps.
Oh, yeah, that shit was looking bad at one point.
I thought he was done early, bro. I was like, yeah, this is.
Nah, bro.
Need some good games, too. We got
it's 50-50 every game. So shit, it ain't that hard to get out of there.
Who you guys got? Arkansas.
See what I'm saying? Like, he say some obvious shit. Like,
right,
why? Because you
shit, Larry.
No, but you saying it like he's some kind of goddamn guru all of a sudden.
No, he's not a guru. I'm just saying Swan, how the number swung, bro. Like, I don't take this shit that serious.
All right, me neither.
I pick
Arkansas, really, so I know you don't take it serious.
Right. I pick Arkansas and Ole Miss. Like, I believe Lane Kiffin lying ass. And
that shit is crazy.
Twitter and Lane Kiffin lied to me, and I believe that shit.
Kiffin definitely a fucking car salesman for sure.
And like Matt Corral came out there looking like fucking Uncle Rico from Napoleon Dynamite and shit. Like, bro, what is this? Oh, wow.
All right, fellas, so you guys got Arkansas at Ole Miss. I think I'm gonna go with Arkansas, man. They just proved more than
that's a tough pick.
And it's kind of like the same teams we've been seeing, explosive offenses and things like that. But Arkansas just proved a little bit more than me, man. You look at Texas; they're 4-1 right now. Only loss came to Arkansas.
What the game at?
Is at Ole Miss.
At Ole Miss. Ole Miss is 6-point underdogs right now. I mean, 6-point favorites. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm about to say they at home. I'm gonna go Ole Miss, man. That's a tough one, bro. I don't know if I believe in Ole Miss. They ain't really done shit in the grand scheme.
Go ahead, pick them. I'm going Arkansas.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Ole Miss. I'm gonna stick with my guns. I gotta catch up. I can't be picking the same shit anyway. I gotta find my spots. Like Larry Young says, 50-50.
Right.
Hey man, I just listen. Old man wisdom, bro. Don't overthink it, kids. That's what you can learn from an old man.
You remind me of my uncle, bro. For real. You just say like the most common shit and be like it's profound, bro. No, that's regular.
No, y'all think it's profound. I ain't say shit was profound.
No, your tone is like it's profound, but
that's just my voice, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Give me Lane Kiffin, man. I'll take Lane. Let's be jerks.
All right. We got Maryland at Ohio
That's
State.
That's what y'all said when y'all got Manny. I remember that night.
No, that was to get Lane. That was Cam shit. Shout out Cam. Yeah, Cam came up with that. All right, next game. What you got, DC?
I swear I seen y'all tweeting that shit about
Maryland, Ohio State.
Maryland, Ohio State.
At Ohio State.
Maryland is like, I don't know what Loxley got going on. Like, it's a mixed bag of a lot of stuff. The baby tour, he missed out in the gene pool a little bit.
Maryland 4-1 though.
Yeah, but I don't like what Maryland look like. I think this fool's gold, man. Y'all watched them play?
I did catch a little bit of the last game.
No, I haven't watched too much of them. I'm going to Ohio State just because it's
Ohio State. I think I'll smoke them. I just don't think Maryland that for real at all. Like, I think that tour, that offense just looks a little clunky. It looks a lot like our shit. A lot of vertical, sideways shit. Whatever. I'm not finna deep dive on this game.
I was about to say, you don't study the Big Ten like that. Pick a team. Taking Ohio State.
I might. I got time now.
Ohio State at home. That's easy money.
Survey the land.
Yep, Ohio State. All right, bet. Oklahoma.
Us talking national ball. Like, we got to ramp that shit up. Like,
right.
I do watch
a decent amount. Brand, you feel me? Like, we trying to expand. We trying to talk about everything. So I'm gonna start watching more and deep diving on some of these matchups.
Man, once this part one of the season over, man, my Saturdays are open.
How y'all doing? Y'all straight? Y'all cooking?
Oh yeah, they doing real good, man. They doing pretty solid. They got to go to Valdosta this Saturday, and the boys at Valdosta they been blowing everybody out. So we'll see how that shit turn out this Saturday. But and they call Valdosta Title Town or whatever. That's literally the name of the team, Title Town.
Damn, that's a hell of a name.
Arrogant.
Yeah, they be beating
I like
shit. They had one team over. They came to Tallahassee and beat one team 35-7 first half.
Damn.
Like arrogance is like the beginning of greatness. You like T.I. called himself the king of the South, and
yeah, you got
to worked out pretty good.
Yeah, you just got something that, like, even like Ali, like most greatness comes with a little bit of arrogance of just like, yo, I'm finna do this and this is what it is. But
And shout out to Harlan say Valdosta State alum. But yeah, them boys, we're gonna see how they turn. The season's been going pretty good, but going to Valdosta got me a little worried.
That's what's up. Yeah, doing the flag football thing. Them boys playing all right. I need to get some tackling and shit going on. I'm done with the flags, man. It's fun, but I'm ready.
Once he hit 10, get it going.
Yeah, he 10 next year. We cooking next year.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, once he get 10, let it ride.
For sure.
But we got the Red River rivalry, Oklahoma versus Texas. Yeah,
Texas.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards Texas too, man.
Oklahoma, they ready to get popped.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit is set up nice, and them boys are for.
Not believing in Spencer Rattler. The media lied about this man for so many years. And looks like Lincoln Riley can only get really flourish with quarterbacks. He get transferred in. I don't think he did a great development job with Rattler. That offense is, and he is not what people thought he was going to be. A lot of lies talked about. But he got fucking 2 cars for them random ass stats.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm going Texas, man. Like you said, they've been playing with fire too long, man.
Crazy to me.
It's going to be the week. Yeah, that's right. He did get those 2 cars.
Get my guys some cars, man.
Yeah, it is.
We want to lose to Kentucky. They're driving better. They on scooters. They on scooters all week. That's why they losing, Larry.
Boys up out of there.
Yeah, you win, bro. Like Deion say, look better, play better, like that type of shit, bro. Bro, get me off of the scooter and put me in the Charger or something, man. Maybe I'll be a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, comfortable and make more plays. I'm just talking shit. People might take that serious.
What we got next?
Yeah, so who you picked, Silk, just then? My bad.
I don't think I picked nobody. I got to separate a little bit. Give me Oklahoma, reluctantly, but I got to find some wins.
Another tough one. Penn State at Iowa.
50-50. Shout out to Larry.
Right. Penn State at Iowa. Take me down
a lot
to
of
Iowa.
T-shirts.
Oh, you going straight to Iowa. Where's this game at?
Is that Iowa?
Iowa. I ain't finna get crazy. Iowa look good, bro.
They do.
Yeah, I got
people look like they got bills and shit, man. Like they ain't coming. They ain't coming to slack at all. They up for the games, noon games. Like these kids that party and shit, they be like, we got a nooner. Nah,
them bitches ready for noon games.
Yeah, bro.
They trying to be by 8.
Right. Let's go ahead and get this day's work in.
Right.
It's a supper. Yeah.
Larry, who you got?
Oh, I got Iowa. I don't like Penn State. I watched them play a little bit. They didn't really impress me too much. I like Iowa there pretty easily.
Yeah, hanging around. Franklin does enough to just keep that job. He's like Dan Mullen.
Yep.
All right, so we got Georgia at Auburn. Taking Georgia.
Yeah, give me Georgia. I ain't got time to play. Georgia looking like they ain't gonna let people score a lot. So
no, it ain't gonna be Auburn.
Alabama at A&M. What Jimbo go do?
We just doing covers because we know what time it is.
Yeah, we got to do the spread on that. We got to pick the spread.
All right, so we can pick the spread on this one. 17.5. Bama's way.
It's at A&M. We're gonna have a lot of that noise and shit. The band and the military.
Until they make them people be quiet. I'm taking Bama to cover.
18 points. You bitches lost to Mississippi State last week.
That is crazy.
Yeah, they covering. Yeah, that's egregious.
When you say it like that. Yeah, Bama gonna cover. When you say it like that, Bama gonna cover.
Yeah.
All right, I got one more.
Every week is different though. Word to Larry.
Word to Larry. And Larry, I got one for every situation.
That's why when y'all ask me who I pick as my coach for the press conferences, it's Manny. You got to say some shit that's regular, but make it sound like it was
the company brand. I got one more I want to add in. It wasn't on the doc. I want to add this one. LSU at Kentucky.
Oh, that's a good one. Man, Kentucky didn't look good to me like that, bro. We just played some shitty football. What is game at?
At Kentucky.
That shit was even loud.
Yeah, they said
I just think like LSU do what we should have did and just out talent these people. I think Kentucky's a good coach football game, but bro, like LSU got Stingley still out, but this guy can't hit the broadside of a barn or the ocean from a boat. Like this man is terrible. He threw for 78 yards, and it was wide ass open people. He could have underthrew to some of the people. He like he's terrible. We should have won that game. I don't think Kentucky's a good football team like that. I just think we're not playing. We played down the talent and got our coach a little bit.
I'm going with the coach in this.
Trying to go Butch League. I'm going LSU. Orgeron go down there and speak some gibberish and get some shit done.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna go LSU, man. I need LSU to win because for the simple fact I don't want them to fire Edo just yet, man. I want to play them boys in Baton Rouge before get ready to head over. So LSU for the win.
Edo gonna do some shit in the transfer market. Something gonna happen, bro. One thing gonna happen.
Well, that's one thing I give
gangster, bro. He gonna find a way to get some shit to go down.
Yeah, he definitely ain't going out without a fucking fight for sure.
Both of them coached at Miami before. I'll take the one I'd rather have back at Miami right now.
So yeah, I seen that. Yeah, that was there when the Rock was there or some shit, right?
I believe so. Yep.
Right.
And then Stoops was there with like I think Buchanan, Reed, Taylor.
Yeah, he was on the DB coach.
Yeah, he was a little loaded back there. You know, I don't know how good.
Stoops got a fucking bro. Stoops had our secondary loaded, and when he was at DC.
Yeah.
Well, no, what I was saying is.
No, I get what you're saying, but I think Stoops got a resume with DBs, bro.
Oh no! You got to recognize the talent, and I'm not saying there ain't no development there. I'm just saying, you know,
even at Arizona, he had some gangsters too.
It ain't bad when you got that in the room, you know. Just
yeah, definitely.
Don't fuck it up. That's all I'm saying.
No, you got those type of talents he had at Miami. You can't fuck it up.
Ready to get to what we got? Life coach.
Yeah, we do like we ain't got. I wanted to talk about that. What the hell that raid was with the Redskins?
The raid?
Yeah, somebody raided the Redskins.
Oh yeah, DEA raided the Redskins. Yeah,
they got. I think that one of their trainers or something got arrested, and there's like some investigation going down. Interesting shit. It's not a whole lot of news out there about it, but
yeah, their head trainer is on admin leave he's on leave for federal probe.
I don't know that was
they had search warrants for the training facility. He has been placed on this is a direct quote from the Ravens camp. Ryan Vermillion has been placed on administrative leave due to ongoing criminal investigations that is unrelated to the team.
Well, how they raid my shit though? If I'm them,
if it's unrelated, though, what would I guess?
Don't come raiding my shit.
Just, and you know what's crazy? He's a graduate of the University of Miami.
Yeah, he got some funny business going on.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It ain't that crazy. Nah, you say that.
And he probably got some.
But now, what
you think he dabbling in? It's got to be like steroids or some shit, right?
But if it says unrelated to the program, though, then not the program.
He flipping them things.
The franchise. He's selling dope. That's what it is.
That's what the neighbors think.
Neighbors
selling dope. J. Cole. They definitely think that.
They had one dude. Did y'all see the one about the guy at the Georgia Tech game? Guy got arrested.
I know what we didn't discuss. Fuck all that. I know what we didn't discuss. We haven't discussed, and Harlan pulled this up. Like, I don't know how we're going. We cannot leave this off the show. This is the roll up. Like, we tripping. Devin Hester spoke.
Oh, that shit was crazy.
The legendary Shannon Sharp. I need that clip. Shout out to Devin Hester, man. 5'6" GOAT. Raw Bears finest. Shout out to CB. CB, I know you listening.
And I got concerns who the damn coach was at that time because he fucking with my staff right now.
I need to play this clip, man. This is egregious stuff. And accusations. You got it, Harlan?
I got to pee.
I don't use the bathroom, bro. Holy, you're a grown man.
Man, I'm old, man.
That's true too. I know. What you need? Cialis? What they have for guys that can't pee?
Come on, relax.
I don't know what old nigga medicine is. I mean, gosh, man, I get too comfortable. Old guy.
I said stop so we can put the quote anyway. Just edit that part out anyways. That's why I said just stop it right there. Let him find the.
No, we live right now, so like we edit some of this stuff out. Shout out to the Patreon members.
Yeah, a lot of people can check it out.
Yeah, shout out to the Patreon.
Check me out peeing real quick.
Whoa.
Now, I'm not going to take it in there.
The fuck?
You know what I was saying.
That sound crazy on paper.
A lot of shit sound crazy.
That's a fact. All right, let's wait for this clip. I need the clip.
Yeah, that shit was fucking egregious, man.
No, I love to see like the way like all this new content, the way shit get rolled out. I want to get some other shit rolling, but the way this shit rolling out, like Shannon got that shit laid.
All right, hold on. I'll be right back.
Look, like he comfortable as hell. He vibing.
Yeah, that shit smooth.
Ain't cookie cutter ass content, ain't ESPN. That shit's beautiful, bro. Devin ain't finna say that shit nowhere else. I know, like I done been around. No, just
the setting. Yeah,
like he quiet as fuck. Like he ain't getting that comfortable with nobody else.
He ain't. Yeah, he even went in detail of listen to it play it real quick before we could chop it up to some and get to
yeah. Play it real quick.
NFL and have that level of success, considering that you were kind of like a jack defense. You returned the football. You weren't really a specialist on the offense or the defensive side.
That's something that was left up to the coaches, man. Like. I don't really like to talk about that topic because a lot of people don't know it. But my sophomore year,
right there, so you can start it.
Well, really, I started playing DB,
right,
and I beat out the starting corner,
right,
late in the season, like 5 more games left, and ended up leading the team in picks. So made a parade All-American and all that.
Right.
My sophomore year, so my junior year came in, and I was rated one of the top corners coming in the league in the season.
Right.
So, you start getting all the accolades, the photo shoots in the magazine start coming to the campus, doing all this stuff. My D coordinator didn't like it. He was like, you know what I mean? You blowed up too quick. You're on the scene too fast. We're going to sit you down. So, spring ball, I got knocked down to 13, man, spring ball, man. And I approached him about a situation like this. I'm not that type of player that feed off all the accolades and All-American and Playboy All-American, all that. That's not what I want. I want to come in here and contribute as being one of the starting corners on the team and do my best.
Right.
And so I approached him about the situation, and it didn't go the way that he wanted. Because he was like, I don't care what you're saying. We finna sit you down. There's too much spotlight on you. And I said that bullshit, you know what I mean? And I got up and walked out. He was like, that's all. He was like, and he called me, and I didn't come back. And so he stuck his head out the door. He said, as long as you play here, you would never put another down for me as long as you play here. And I said the bench my whole junior year at home. So I just did kick off and punt return. And I said, you know what?
That's good right there, y'all.
That's like that whole conversation. But I've been like, if you play football, you run into them type of coaches.
But you have no clue that because his defensive coordinator at the time was Randy Shannon, correct?
Yeah.
Shit, you have no clue that. That's shocking. That's shocking as hell to me.
Y'all should hire him as a DB coach, and in that way, just hear me out. Just before you cut me off, just perhaps because there's certain relationships that exist previous. See, come on, man. I'm trying to help you land the top cornerback in Florida, right? So maybe if you hire this guy, he won't. He can perhaps.
What do you feel, Larry? Your Miami guy. What do you feel about? Shout out to Devin Hester, man. A humble guy. So I believe everything he's saying in his video is for us. Like I think he's like a straightforward 100 type of dude. Like this is stand-up dude. Very quiet, not outspoken, real humble, gentle type guy when you're around him and shit. Now if he competing, well, I don't care if it's basketball or whatever, it's different animal. But when you're around, he just chill. So his demeanor about not having no ego and not like letting that shit get to his head, I believe all that shit. But what do you feel about him coming out and shout out to him being that damn comfortable with Shannon? Because I don't think like I said, he real quiet. I'm trying to do some shit cush-offs with him, but he's real quiet.
Hold on real quick, bro. Harlan said, let me know when to start the show back. I guess
the show pause.
Yeah.
The video clip.
Now when Larry on went to pee.
Y'all can hear me, right?
Yeah.
So I stopped it to play all that clip, and then Larion was gone, so I didn't know when.
I thought y'all was playing the clip live.
Nah, basically, I guess after that clip, whenever Silk getting this stuff, that'll be the start back point. or you want to start over with your stuff?
Well,
I'm about to be a tough edit.
Yeah, so I
thought we were recording because it said live, so I just thought we were rolling.
Yeah, so I thought when Le'Veon left, y'all were taking a break, so I pulled it up and I was like, "Hey, let me know which part of the clip y'all want in it." We're still live. I'm telling you, for the podcast, I wanted a timestamp where I was editing at. So
okay, so I would say.
So you want me to play the video first, and then you just ask Le'Veon?
I mean, a lot of that, to be real, I mean, you just take some of this out. I think a lot of people just like I would take the air out, but even when me and CJ were talking about kind of just bring it up and messing around with it, I would have just left that too.
Okay. I can just take out me asking this question then if y'all just want to roll it.
Yeah, we can keep it just rolling. Yeah, I think
leave it all, man. Fuck it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All this shit. Who cares?
Yeah, who gives a shit?
We keep it a buck, you know.
Right.
Let people see behind the curtain.
7-hour shows.
That's how we vibing, man. It's the roll up. Right. It's the people show.
And action. Yeah, so it's a 50-50 change.
You heard the clip already, right? Or we got to play it again for you, Larry?
No, I heard it. Yeah, I already heard it.
What's your opinion on him saying this at this moment?
I mean, I think he held his tongue long enough. So if at this point he'd like to have a candid conversation about it, I got no issue with it. I think if it's true, and I don't see why he would lie, because it doesn't really serve him any purpose. He's done what he need to do. He was in the league for quite some time, made his money.
Best kick returner ever.
Right, exactly. He made his mark regardless. And that's what he said, actually, right after we cut it off. He's like, all right, so I just decided I'm going to be the best kick returner ever because I'm not going to get my fair shot. So, you know, he comes out, and that's exactly what he does. So he made his mark regardless. And, yeah, if you want to take that shot at this point, I got no issue with it.
I don't think it was a shot. I think that's a part of the game that needs to be said, because I ran into coaches like that. I've seen coaches do other players that I've been teammates of like that. You know what I'm saying? Was like guys get shelved.
Yeah, bench for reasons
like
other than
talented guys,
right? Yeah,
getting shelved, and then the fans be saying that shit like, "Yo, why are the good guys on the bench?" And then when Devin come out and kind of like say shit like that, it kind of solidifies some of the fan perspective. Like, yo, like they be shoving guys, and like you got to speak to that culture as well, like, cause that shit ain't right. If you talking about taking a kid's talent, you holding them back. Like you playing with his future a little bit, and that's lame.
Right, and I get it when it's almost like you're just trying to establish maybe chain of command and order. Bro, but that didn't even sound like that's what that was in that case. He just said straight shining too much.
That's like a grudge.
Yeah, it's like, you think you hot shit. Wait a minute.
What's crazy is at that point in time, if you was a fucking All-American at Miami, you was getting damn pub. Antrell Roll got hella damn pub. Like that, Kenny Phillips got hella damn pub. So, and that was during that same time frame. So for you to,
that shit sounds crazy personal.
Right. It does. It sounds very weird. Like, I don't know, man. Maybe Randy tried.
Yeah, even what was the dude name? The cornerback y'all had. I think his last name was Springs. I want to say.
Springs.
It may not have been Springs, but he went first round for Miami. He was kind of was it Jennings?
I know who you're talking about.
It might have been Jennings.
Kelly Jennings?
Was it
no,
Kelly
you talking
Jennings?
about DB or you talking about safety?
It was a DB that went first round for Miami during that same time frame with Antrell Roll and stuff like that. But I guess we can figure that out later. But my point is saying this is like y'all had guys that freaking shine on that scale and got that pub, and for him to hate on Hester, who, like he said, shit, even in the part-time role he did play at DB, he was one of y'all best damn DBs. He made some decent picks for y'all, and he was just a playmaker. We know what Hester brought to the damn table. So to keep on your the best playmaker off on the team, off the field is egregious, man, because he was by far the best playmaker that Miami had at that point in time.
Yeah. It was Kelly Jennings.
Yeah, Kelly Jennings. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. It definitely sounds personal. It sounds like it sounds wild when I say it, but it just feel like maybe like his aunt or something curved Randy or some shit. Like that just seems oddly personal. You just telling me, nah, you getting too much shine.
What
What the fuck are you talking about?
Wild shit sometimes.
And I don't think it's wild though. I said I know
fucking roll up. You said
it kind of sound wild, but I mean, you tell me then. Why is it?
I don't know.
Why
man.
That
sounds super personal.
Man. He was like, that punt return was too cute, man. Let me put you in this bench real quick.
Right? Like what?
That punt return looked a little too good.
Doesn't make sense.
Come sit beside
me. That's nasty.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, and I'm not on no 561 bias shit because like
Hester's fucking goated, man. Like
not just that. I'm just like from his like who he is, like the cloth he cut from.
Right.
It's not a guy that's gonna be chasing bullshit. Like
I mean, he was a fucking 5-star coming out of high school, so he was that already, guy. Yeah, he was already used to the damn. Went to the Florida Cali game, McDonald's American, U.S. Army. So he was already used to.
Chilling, man.
Of course, it's
big. If anybody, you gotta be out of your mind as a coach, and you're not reading people well. If you thought that guy was gonna have an ego problem, like he's just super chill and humble. Like that ain't his demeanor at all. Randy was bugging if that is true.
Yeah,
again though, man, for him to say that from his own damn mouth, man, like
that's crazy.
It's hard for me to say it's not true.
Yeah, that shit like solid gold to me. You know what I'm saying? Like they cut from a different type of cloth.
And then, like you said, he's not losing it. I mean, he has nothing to gain from this. Like we said, I mean, this ain't no PK sound type of deal, man. Like this. This is straight up real.
Yeah, shout out to PK. PK, you gotta come on some new smoke, bro. Getting quiet for you. There you got something. They do Spencer ad read. You got life coach? We got life coach? If not, I do want to talk about real quick the NIL deals. A couple of them. Oregon out there with Phil Knight got some shit cooking. Let's give a shout out to my man Spence real quick, Larry.
Okie doke. Shout out to my main man.
Bro, you like a granddad. You even got kids. Okie doke.
Well,
I give you a hard time, bro.
Sometimes when you don't have the words to say, you just pull something out of your ass and you just go with it. Shout out to the good people over there. Yeah. As long as your co-hosts don't derail you by calling you out for saying.
No, I'm feeling like when I know you got Okido, I'm gonna fill it in with some good.
This is a little give and go.
I see what we doing. Yeah.
I see what we doing
here. So he ain't prepared, so he came in like Dan Mullen, not ready to run a 2-minute offense. So I'm gonna help him out real quick.
My favorites, bro. I got it in my favorites. Shout out to the good people over at Spencer's Jerkin Jerky, the only made-to-order jerky that starts with a trip to the butcher to source tender steak specifically for your batch. Spencer's going to take your meat. He's going to marinate it for 24 hours in freshly crafted marinades. Yeah, he's going to take your meat and he's going to put it in that marinade. 24 hours. Going to get nice and tender. You know what I mean? Soak that thing on up. Right? Now you in the game. No. You making it weird, bro. And then
not at all.
After he takes your meat and he puts it in that marinade for a whole 24 hours, right? With just locally sourced produce, all natural ingredients, no added sugars, just the basics, just the stuff that's gonna make it, pop. You're gonna get it shipped out to you, right? We got 5 flavors: original, Old Bay, habanero bourbon, Mandarin jalapeno, and the biggest boss favorite sauce, lemon pepper. Worldwide shipping from spencersjerkinjerky.com. All right. You can get that anywhere from Greece to Garden City, Georgia. Shout out to my people. All right. Exclusive promo code Big Meat for 10% off your order. Once again, that's spencersjerkinjerky.com. Hit my man Spence up. Gonna get you taken care of. Spence, I ain't got my shirt yet. So just so when you see me,
Spence, send the whole crew some. I don't eat the beef jerky. Send me salsa, but send CJ out some beef jerky shirts and like hook us up real quick.
I'm gluten intolerant. I can't have none of that. I want my shirt.
I forgot you was soft.
I'm big. No, I'm big meat still. You see it?
You might as well go vegan, bro. If you can't eat.
Hey man, listen. You're not a dietitian.
Bro. Not a little bit. I part time on Twitter. I am. My DMs is full of motherfuckers asking diet advice, bro.
Listen, y'all ain't got to ask him. Y'all got Google.
I'm just sorry. Like life coach about to switch to like dietitian advice.
Yeah, y'all let me help y'all, man. Come on. You seen what I've been doing with the people?
All right, Spence ad reads about to be spent off into like NIL segment until like life coach pipe back up a little bit. So it's for the NIL segment. Illinois player, basketball player, center. His name's Coffee Cockburn.
Yuck.
It's a wild name.
Yeah.
Coffee Cockburn is a wild name. Returned to Illinois for his third season. 7-foot center, originally from Jamaica. On Monday, he signed a deal with TCCI Manufacturing in Decatur. International company kicked off manufacturing month by month, partnering with the Jamaican native and 20 other student athletes on campus across a variety of sports at Illinois. The deal will allow the company to use Cockburn's and the other athletes' name, image, and likeness to promote manufacturing jobs. What the hell happened?
Nah, boy, that's the fucking name.
Oh, that name, yeah. Robert, I keep saying Cockburn. All right. To promote manufacturing jobs, products such as the company's compressor technology that is often used to keep vehicles cool. At this point, what are y'all thinking?
I'm thinking, what the hell is that company?
Right. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, let's move forward. This is NIL, so I'm just like, right. Okay, I'm glad you're on the same plan I'm on. All right. TCCI is already using the slogan hashtags cool like coffee. I see they're not trying to use cockburn, which is smart.
Why not?
Because cool like cockburn would be nuts. Literally.
It's the opposite of the truth.
So pretty much the guy that gave him this deal, his name's Richard Demagering, Illinois grad. That's how you say that. Trust me, I did the little shit. Illinois grad who set this deal up. What are you guys thinking now?
Okay, now
y'all don't even know what the hell he doing, right?
Yeah,
y'all don't even know what the product is
at all. I'm like, what
right?
is this?
But an Illinois grad got a company with a random ass part. He's setting up a deal, right?
With an
NIL, right?
Right.
It doesn't even make sense for these players to be advertising this shit. What are they advertising?
Right.
What college fan finna go buy this bullshit he talking about?
I don't know. Yeah,
nobody. But I think it's just a way to get money in that guy in the pocket. That's really
the game, right?
Right.
So that's the game, right? So now we talking. So any program that ain't doing this type of fuck shit right here, they ain't really serious about playing the game. Because this is the game.
Trying to get
these
money.
Kids getting the cars.
Right.
This the game.
Yeah,
people keep talking about the bullshit about like, oh, they lost this week. That ain't got shit to do with this Illinois. Like, you got to find a way to get money into guys' hands to boost up your program to make it attractive. Deals is what land kids now. You want to follow recruiting? This NIL shit might be bigger than the fucking recruiting segment going forward because you want to follow recruiting, you got to follow the deals, bro. That's who's finna be hot on these streets.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it's just the above board way now to pay these guys. And it gives these companies it's still ad for them because, like, again, we're talking about them. I don't really know exactly what that company is, who they stand for before that, but he gets an opportunity to incentivize the program, right? Because he's an Illinois guy, and Illinois has been good at basketball in stretches. He probably wants to see him good again. Right. Get some, throw this money over there. It's all above board. It's all legal. And now I can attract some more talent back to Illinois.
Correct. Because all this stuff makes its way to his trail. But I was about to say something. We got an Oregon situation. I want to talk about that. But what do you speak to like our team? So we're all doing this recruiting thing. And there is a lack of like where are the deals coming from? Like even with the Gator Collective. So I work with the Gator Collective. And it's alumni base. right? Eddie Rojas, who I started this with. He's a former pitcher at University of Florida. Started this thing up, brought me on to do some creative media shit. But it's alumni based. If you pay attention, Phil Knight doing something out in Oregon that's separate from Nike, but it's for Oregon. Like all of these moves are gonna be alumni support based type stuff to boost up the recruiting. Like all this stuff about coaches dropping bags, that shit's done.
Yeah,
now you're gonna see if you're selling on a recruiting trail that you got alum support, brand support. Now these players gonna be asking, okay, not when I'm finished playing, where's that support right now in the NIL market? Like you keep talking about when I get this degree, the type of support I'm gonna get from the alumni base. Like, how can I get that now? Let me partake in that. Like, why
you had to get creative with how you gave bags in the past. You had to think about it, how you could be creative in doing that. Now you got to think about how you can be creative with these NIL deals. It's the same game.
It ain't even got to be that creative. You just got to want to do it.
Well, yeah, because you're looking at this one right here. Yeah, you just got.
Yeah, that ain't creative at all, bro. They got a random cooling part that go on like appliances, some weird shit. Yeah, like, this ain't even getting sold to the general public. But just to get these kids some money in their hand, they wear a T-shirt and put some branding and shit on their socials. But
it'd be the Kofi Cockburn, golf cart. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, just hop on that. Whatever.
That's a wild ass name.
It's I thought the dude that was gonna sponsor him was gonna be like
STD last name. That's crazy.
Yeah, I thought the dude was gonna be like Randy Dick Rash or something like that. The guy that was sponsoring him. It just felt like the road was going down.
No, that's outlandish. That's outlandish. Let's talk about Phil Knight real quick. What my man got cooking, because I think Oregon about to build a monster out there. Hold on. This is Forbes article. Today, several alumni, prominent University of Oregon donors. Same shit.
Donors.
Alumni and prominent University of Oregon donors. Y'all see where this shit coming from? This the game now. Nike co-founder Phil Knight, Pat Kilkenny, Ed Maltis, Jim Morris, and the Poppy family. I don't know who the Poppy family is, but it sounds like they got a lot of money because their whole family involved. They ain't even put no name on that shit. So they probably renowned. Family, yeah, they renowned in Oregon for sure. I could tell.
History they're giving.
They're announcing the formation of Division Street Incorporated, a sport venture that will assist Oregon student athletes in monetizing their NIL. Business is about to be booming out in Oregon. Phil Knight, the face, the Nike, the guru. It's finding ways to get. And you see how Thibodeau eating. I don't think many people is eating better than Thibodeau in the goddamn NIL market. They cooking.
The Eric King.
What's up?
I don't know.
Derek King ain't doing shit but a podcast at this point. Like,
the checks have been real.
Yeah.
You can't uncash them. That's my money now.
No, but I don't think he's still. Thibs got some crazy deals out there. Like Thibs is doing big business. It's different.
Wasn't the quarterback
Phil in charge, man?
Alabama supposedly got some crazy deals too. So, man, you know who really got him is Uga. That guy.
Oh, he robbed a lot of people.
Yeah, Clemson QB.
No ski mask. He ain't
got him.
Oh,
but it's okay because that was
but did they really lose money? Because what is it about? It ain't about winning and losing. It's about me exposing your brand and my platform. That access, that me bringing attention to your brand is advertising. I still got 2 million followers. That's what you paid for. Like win, lose, or draw, you paid for my platform, not for me to win games.
Yeah. I mean, it's like all publicity is good publicity. So even if you kind of got his shit on some, like remember you were saying the guy was upset about his Miami investment, and it's like, why? He's full of shit. Number one, he just want his name back out there again because where you thought, oh, this is definitely. Miami's gonna kick ass, and my
brand Miami fan. He definitely thought that shit. He 100% thought.
You don't know he was a Miami fan.
I seen y'all.
Yeah, you don't know he was a Miami fan. But
I don't. But
it's just the opportunity to get your name out there. Guys paying money. That's what you do. Pay the money, get your name, and then you end up on the roll-up.
Right.
And we ain't the only ones talking about it. So,
but yeah, I think all of our programs got to find that feel.
Oh yeah, we ain't doing none of that shit.
Yeah, that's another thing. They got to tap in and figure out a plan for that. I agree 100% because that's the playing field right now.
Who's ever progressive in this whole NIL market? Who move the fastest, the smartest? Get an NIL staff on campus. Like you ain't got to get kids deals, but it's got to be a department that, in some capacity, work on NIL stuff, either educating or working with recruits with it, educating the recruits, something in some capacity. Who's ever the most creative and progressive with this shit, and alumni base willing to spend some money, that's gonna be the new big dogs. Some programs are gonna turn into the Stanford of the South for real. If they ain't trying to spend no money, bro. Because these boys don't give a fuck about these facilities. None of that.
No, not no more.
Do you think
the game's changed? I can go buy education, bro. Like, what you talking about?
Do you think that there's a possibility? Like, I have several friends of mine that say
it's not that case for every recruit, too. I want to clarify that. Like, every player don't have that type of, not gonna make that type of money in the NIL market, but it definitely does change the game. With a lot of shit.
Well, you kind of actually no, that's good. You're actually kind of strengthening my point. I have some people that say like their interest in college football in general is waned because it doesn't feel like anybody really has a chance outside of these really small handful of schools. Do you think that it could get that much worse because of what you're saying
too, man? Because it was the same in the 90s.
It's always been like that.
It's always been at one point in time. What were the team tonight? You had Nebraska, you had Florida, you had Florida State.
Yeah, it's
early
always
90s. It's only a select.
It's just been a long run of just Bama, so everybody's just like it's a little different because Bama been on a fucking long run.
Right?
Yeah, like during that time frame,
he's the greatest of all time. We just happen to be in the era where Nick Saban's in his bag.
Yeah, during that time frame, there was multiple people winning championships at that point in time.
Right.
That's the difference.
That's the difference.
Yeah, but it was only a few teams who really actually competed for the championships at that point in time.
Right. Well. So what I'm saying is, do you think like we're witnessing, and you're right. I do think that is the reaction to we're witnessing the Saban era, the Bama dominance. If this continues, it may even pull it even more lopsided. This is what I'm saying. So I think it could get to a point where, yeah, man, I don't know how many more people are going to give a damn. Because, let's say Bama's already dominating, right? And then they can get the best NIL deals. What do you do to stop that? Nothing. Nothing you can do. Like I said, that's why I say call them Fed people, man. So that everybody else can kind of have a shot. Because I thought that was going to – see, when this all was coming out, I thought it was going to be good for Miami. Not so much the case. It hadn't been bad, but it also hasn't been a situation where I was looking at it more like major market type deal, which does have its perks because you can get like
you're still gonna get some of those, right? You're still gonna have like the junk people, whoever the guys that pick up the trash and shit. You still gonna have those players like quarterbacks are still gonna get their big deals in big markets, like automatic shit. But the programs that really got infrastructure and a plan around the NIL market is really the big dogs and smart guys like they're out in progressive ass West Coast like Oregon and shit that are making them moves like Phil. They gonna bank right now. Like everybody got their eyes on what Oregon about to do, man, because they about to monster up on some shit. Like Phil ain't going to dabble in something that's separate from Nike because it's just a hobby. Like he about to power up.
Yeah.
And whoever power up, whoever put money in these young king hands is gonna be the new kings of football. That's just what it is, man. And shout out to these boys, man. I seen it on time. I want to do this real quick too. Why not? We're gonna get out of here real quick, but I seen on the time like people like get to like the new age. I see all these old cats, bro. They like come at the young players about like how they approach the football. They call them soft. Not as passionate, like they like after a loss, they flicking it up for the gram, they doing their thing, like they move on, like they're not really emotionally tied, which we don't know because you can't assume you're from a different era And they could care about their loss and still post them on Instagram. They're just from a different era. Like, you can't just get into that mind space. But what's your opinion about that whole energy as far as like these guys being soft and just different than guys from our era?
I don't think that's all. I think it's just different. Like you said, I see it, I mean, okay, like I used to criticize that somewhat, like with the NBA, because when guys lost then, they just walked off, right? And now, they all hang out. But now I applaud it because I think what you're dealing with now are young men becoming businessmen, right? So it's like this. Yeah, we lost the game. Sure, I wouldn't have liked to lost the game. But, that's my bro over there. Let me go say what's up. Game over. There's nothing else we could do now anyways.
Right.
I don't hate him. There's no need for me to hate him. This
is still to the locker room.
Yeah, like it's still business.
Storm off like an 8-year-old man.
Right, yeah, crying and whining over a game that's over with. Yeah, because back then they didn't pray together either. You didn't see like the prayer circles after the games, before the games. This is something that's it's evolution, I think. I don't think these guys care any less about winning that game. When they go out there, competitive people are competitive. It's just like you were saying about Hester on the field versus off the field. A humble guy, easygoing guy, laid back guy. On that field, you might see a totally different animal.
Right.
So these guys could be between them 60 minutes on the clock. Oh, this is all out warfare, eye for eye. But once it's over, hey man, game over. Let me go holler at my dog real quick, see if you want to grab some dinner. I mean, I don't think that speaks to being soft. I think it honestly speaks to being mature, realizing this is a business and there's no need to have hatred for
post my shit. Like, I'm not not post. I get like, because these boys are post. They'll flick it up like they won. I do like pictures of the game, highlights of the game, and like that shit rub fans the wrong way. It's just a different era, and just because it's new and different don't mean it's soft or wrong. They just from a different era. They from an era where social media is life. Right. People can say what they want to say, but if you're born in an era of these kids that we're watching play football, all they know is social media, and we're just not from that world. I know I'm not. Like, I'm from. When MySpace came out, I was a grown-ass man.
No, I guess it depends on what do we call them soft for.
Right.
That's pretty much, I guess, the main discussion, because
the context matters.
Yeah, so if you call them soft for, dapping up the homeboys like Larion, say this, that, and other, I feel like that's a reach. Or you, in regards to them lost and you posting whatever on the timeline, that's just what they do nowadays. But like, say for instance, how they respond in games, or just how they respond to adversity through games, or just the adversity of a tough season and shit like that, then I feel like you have some leeway to, I don't know, man, that's still kind of tough, man. I don't know, it just depends on the situation. But
man, I don't care about none of that internet shit. Like, I watch the games between the lines. After that, like, I'm not finna be judging the kids on what they post. Yeah, I watch the energy on the football field. You watch how these guys playing with passion and like, win, lose, or draw, when a guy's trying to play football, like, and you can judge a football player between the lines. Right. I think once they get off the lines, you try and judge their social media. You like anybody else that's judging these guys for what they do off the football field. Different if you call them soft for how they handle social media.
No, like I told you guys a couple weeks ago, man, it's just the age, because if those cats had access to social media, it'd have been a lot more shit with us.
I would have been a fool with social media in high school. Boy, they could have gave me no shit. College with social media, these boys got it made, Larion.
Right.
But God knew I couldn't handle nothing like that. He knew.
Yeah. Nah, and I was a pretty level-headed kid, and I guarantee you I still would have did something real goofy.
There's no way to be level-headed as a kid with social media. You just don't know because you're a grown man.
I didn't have the opportunity, right? Yeah, I didn't have the opportunity. So I don't judge kids by my standards. I don't judge them for any of that stuff that we go, oh, that's weird. That's because
all these kids, that's like you said, we got the social media shit kind of late. They were literally born with this shit in their head.
That's all they know. That's all they know. That's just part of their life. Like, people be like, they need to take the social media, bro. You know how you sound?
Right.
You sound insane.
Because that's literally all they know.
Like a dictator.
Yeah. Like, you finna do what, bro? Give me my phone back, man. You sound crazy. Get me out of here. I'm transferring. All right, let's get up out of here, man. What you learn today, Larion?
I learned that Randy Shannon is the epicenter of all bullshit.
No, like one thing we need to talk about real quick before we move on from that. This is something, and shout out to my daughter said this on Twitter. This is why you guys haven't been doing right to 561. We found the curse.
Oh, okay.
You motherfuckers bench the guy 561 GOAT.
This
yeah. That's what happened. Yeah, you want me to come pick my people up, but when we sending ghosts down there, y'all benching him because he's doing too good.
That's
we can't even do good. CJ, he was doing too good.
Right, them boys.
We sent out ghosts. They say he's doing too good, bro. What kind of shit is this?
So now we send the trash players down now.
Yeah, man. Like
Randy was an undersized linebacker, bro. He ain't like all that shit he was seeing out there.
They hate us when we do good, and then when we do bad, they talk shit. Like, what you want from us, man? We can't win down there.
Right.
But anyway, I like that. Anyway, like I said,
I almost forgot that take, man. Last week at the buzzer.
If you look into the center of bullshit, look no further than Randy Shannon. You gonna find out he getting us pressed. He putting goats on the bench because they too good. He in the middle of a lot of shit, man. I let him go if I'm y'all, CJ. Let that guy go, man. That's what I learned.
Hey, on some real shit.
I don't want to because he cool with Earl, so
we kind of hot right now. I don't want Till to screen record me and send me to Randy.
He cool with Earl, man. So I need Randy as long as.
Shout out to. I don't want no black man not lose no job. Shout out to Earl.
Yeah, I don't want none of that.
Black men lose jobs every day, B.
Let me see what did y'all learn, man?
Bench goddamn Devin Hester.
That's crazy.
A black man like that.
Yeah, but we got to worry about somebody. Man, whatever.
I'm just talking shit. All right, let's move on. What you learn, CJ? You learn anything? I'm trying to figure out what I'm learning, so I'm spin that shit at you real quick.
Right, bro, because Larry, I kind of took my damn thunder, bro.
Right, everybody had Randy shit.
Right, for real. I ain't know the motherfucking DC was Randy. That's what blew me. Like, damn, it was.
I had no idea until you said that. I hope you're right. If you're not right, Tia definitely get that shit in Randy's DMs.
Right. He
oh shit! I kind of said it, didn't it?
What the fuck did I learn, man?
Shout out to Eden James, man. Edgerrin James' son committed to Howard, right?
Yeah, Howard.
Yes.
Shout out to that, man.
To date, he is the highest rated recruit to ever go.
And also shout out to FAMU's show on ESPN. That shit's gas.
Yeah, that's gonna be big. That's big time.
I gotta check that shit out.
Yeah, we didn't get a chance to talk about that, but
we'll talk about that more next show. How about that? I want to check out some episodes. We're gonna follow up on that shit.
I don't know, man. I ain't learned shit, man. I guess I learned that Urban got a favorite bar in Ohio.
Yeah.
He hit that shit on the regular. That wasn't his first rodeo there.
I learned that Herb keep Ohio State hoodie in the trunk.
For real. For special occasions.
Yeah.
And then surprise that like random motherfuckers know him.
Bro, that shit, you know how planned that shit was? Like, okay, let me
fake surprise.
Right, let me pack this motherfucking Ohio State sweater. I'm going to this damn sports bar. I'm gonna miss this flight here to going back, bro. All that shit was planned, man.
I like it though. That's how I do my L's these days. Like, I'm not gonna let a loss ruin my goddamn day.
You might as well.
I live the urban my life, bro. I'm packing me an extra pair of clothes in case we lose. I'm still going out. Like, that's up to y'all. We better win. But I'm not finna ruin my side after Dan Mullen jogging off with a goddamn smile. Like, I'm gonna slide me some cheese, drink me some wine, catch up on BMF.
Remember, you did all you could do. That's
I cheered. I did my damn job. Fuck them. I learned that the funniest name in all of college sports is Cockburn.
Fucking Cockburn, bro.
Coffee Cockburn. Is it coffee?
Coffee Cockburn, yeah. Coffee.
You know what that made me think about? That lady that spilled that coffee on her lap.
Right.
At McDonald's in Sulu. She had a coffee crotch burn. Yeah. I was gonna say a different C word.
That's a crazy Jamaican last name.
I can't say that.
Yeah, let's leave that crotch.
Y'all do the math.
Yeah.
All right, man. It's the roll up, man.
On me too after rest.
It's the roll up, man. Another week, another dope show. Hey, we getting pretty good at this, fellas, man. I appreciate the vibes. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't signed up for No Cap Sundays, like, what you waiting on? How this shit smoking? We got some more shit, some more content we're gonna roll out. We're working on some things, some in-person content at the Kush House, and some few other things that we cooking up for our classic weekend. Some more classic announcements coming early November. Stay tuned, man. Rock with us. It's the Roll Up. Appreciate y'all.